Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't. Not a word. Not a fucking word. Not a word in this chat. It's hot. Not a word. It's 1 a.m. Not a fucking word in this chat right now. No one speak. Nobody talk. Nobody fucking talk. Nobody fucking talk. Nobody. Not a word. Not a word. We're not doing the Tunisian team lineup. I don't care. It's hot. We ain't wearing no top. Get used to it. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Dewsbury Hall doing in this team? Ladies and gentlemen, what is Nkuku doing in this team? What's going on? Is this a joke? Is this some sort of joke? You know what? It's fine. I asked in my last review, what is our intentions? So the question has been answered. It's fine. I'm not even gonna freak out about it. It's hot. It's hot. Do you know what? This is sponsored. This watch along is sponsored. Hold that ad. People, this watch along is sponsored by Flexi Spot, and they have been kitting out my studio for days, right? They have been helping me along the way, and I've got a desk, and now I've got to bring to you a chair. I've recently upgraded to the ergonomic designed BS14 desk chair. Sometimes, guys, I'm sitting here for hours on end, whether that would be streaming, video creating, and planning, or even scheduling. So it's key I take care of my posture with extra support for my lower back, neck, and limbs. Adjustments can be made with the height of the seat, armrest, the headrest, the backrest, all can be altered to your needs. It's super easy and quick to install. For a dummy like me, I got it done. So if you just use the manual and the labeled packaging, you cannot go wrong. I'm already feeling the benefits of more energy during and after our streams, as well as feeling more comfortable whilst doing them. So for anyone working from home in any and every profession, the link is in the description, as Flexi Spot provide all kinds of desks, desk chair, as you can see here today, sofas, and more to meet your demands. So browse, shop around, and enjoy. Big up your damn selves, guys. New chair. Big up Flexi Spot. Big up Flexi Spot, because someone had to get a sponsor. You know what I mean? If it wasn't going to be Chelsea, it had to be us. I really do use this shit. I really do using this. Yeah? This is not my first time with Flexi Spot. We got the chair. We got the desk. We got the desk in the living room. Girlfriend's got the chair. Girlfriend's got the desk. Skullfuggery's got the chair. Skullfuggery's got the desk. Big Six got the desk. Big Six got the chair. This ain't no joke. This is actually legit. This is what I'm using. So if you really want to be on it, then the link is in the description. Big them up. Because right now, they're the only ones providing any sort of consistency. They're the only ones providing any sort of standards. You got a desk as well. You see, this is not a joke. This is quality. Standing desk, up and down, chairs, lean back, comfortable. What are we doing exactly? Good question. What are we doing? I'm not wearing a shirt because it's hot. And I don't know what's going on. I might have a mental breakdown today. I might just have a mental breakdown. Guys, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say anymore. That's the lineup. That's the lineup. What do you guys think about this? What do you think? Jorgensen, Gusto, Tossin, Badiashile, Achampong playing left back. Lavia, Drewsbury Hall, Enzo, Madueke, Christopher Nkuku, Delap. I said on All You Can Eat Chelsea last week, or this week, I don't know what day it is anymore. I said sell Drewsbury Hall, because I can smell it. Just sell him. Tell me you've agreed a fee. Tell me somebody's interested in him. Tell me anything, something about where this brother's future lies. Because I just have I'm getting a whiff and it stinks. And it sure as hell ain't me. Because I showered 3 times today because it's hot. Let's see if he comes off the bench. But I find this very strange. I'm not going to pretend like I don't find it strange. I find it very strange. But, listen. It is what it is. We need to win today. I saw our pathway, potentially. We could be playing Benfica if we win, or draw, I think, as well. We've actually got an interesting side of the draw, guys. Got an interesting side of the draw. Brazilian teams are on our side of the draw. There's quite a few good... I mean, listen, I'm not going to... Last thing we can do here is underestimate Brazilian teams. I think we've learned our lesson. If anyone was, I think we've learned as a community, as a people, not to do that. So I'm not... One game at a time. Let's just do that. One game at a time. Let's not talk about Benfica. Let's not be disrespectful. Because there's been a lot of underdog stories in this tournament, a lot of shocks, a lot of surprises. Teams around the world, they know how to play football, would you believe? The global game is global after all. We saw a Saudi team bop Real Madrid. We saw a Brazilian team beat PSG. We were battered. So let's take it one game at a time. I'm looking forward to seeing what these guys are all about. They haven't been cussing us out on social media. Their admin has not been calling us little birds, burning our shirts, trying to convert fans that aren't ours. Bruno, you know what I mean? Guimaraes got converted into a Chelsea fan when he was never really a Chelsea fan to begin with. There's no beef. So I'm looking forward to today, just peace, tranquility. People will say people support individual players more than the football club. I saw someone just leave that comment. Fans want the best players or the best potential players at this club. Shock. Horror. The fans want good options if Enzo breaks down. Shock. Horror. The fans want options if Caicedo, who was ran into the mud last season with the minutes. Shock. Horror. They want someone to come in who actually looks to be on a very upward trajectory. Lavia, who can't play a full 90 minutes. I've probably played more 90 minutes than him this season. Shock. Horror. Christopher Nkunku, I mean, I don't like that left-hand side. I'm just going to just say it right now. I really don't like that left-hand side. That left-hand side has got no width. It's got no pace. It's got nothing out wide because Nkunku is not a winger. He's an inside forward. He's going to want to tuck in. And if he is out wide on the touchline, he's going to stink up the place. And Achimpong is right-footed, and we know he ain't going around the outside, nor should he be. So we already are quite imbalanced, if I'm honest. Gusto's out there again. I hope Gusto's at left back. I'll be honest, because Gusto has been horrendous. Let's just call it what it is. We all saw him in the Conference League final. We all saw him in the last game, the way he was defending in the air, marking his man or not marking his man for some of the goals. I'd rather Gusto be out of position and still drop a honker than Achimpong play out of position. So hopefully Achimpong's at right back, maybe making a back three, and Gusto's just at left back. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but it is what it is. Nice to see Penders. He's going out on loan, I'm sure, anyway, but good to see Insamino, Mamadou Sarr, and the rest. Just need to get through. I'm struggling because it's difficult. I mean, last game tactically he did something different. He played like a 4-2-2-2, I guess you could say. Neto was kind of looking like he was a striker with Delap at times. They're both making runs in the channels. Obviously, Neto pounces off a mistake and scores. Palmer and Enzo are kind of playing as like wide playmakers. And then you have the pivot of James and Caicedo, which obviously didn't go very well. And Gusto at right back. If we're experimenting, it's a shame that we don't have more players out there that we don't know about or that the manager doesn't necessarily know about in depth because he's not played them or seen them in his system. It's a shame we're not seeing a bit more of the fresh young players. You know, it's a project. So instead of Drewsbury Hall and Christopher Nkunku, I'd love to see Kendry Pires and Santos or Inguiso. You know, that feels more project. That feels more future. That feels more trial and error. When you're throwing in elderly statesmen that aren't really going to be here long term, aren't interested in being here or won't contribute or both, walking lackluster, etc. It does feel very half-baked. It feels very, what are we doing? What am I watching today? What am I? Because it's not a serious team. Obviously, let's just get that out of the way. Look at the team. It's disgusting. It's not a nice team. No one's looking forward to seeing that. But it's not even like future-proofed. There's still bums in there that they don't even belong here. So I don't really understand what I'm watching. But we're here, we're watching regardless. And big up to hopefully the full stadium crowd because it's at a good time. It's at a good time for you guys. Hopefully it's a good atmosphere. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game out there. But I just wish we pick a lane and stick to it. Either pick a serious team, which I understand not picking a serious team, or rotating the team because it's whatever Celsius out there, whatever degrees, whatever Fahrenheit. It's hot. It's hot in here. There's fans blowing. It's hot out there. Manager said that. They didn't get to train in full intensity, so I understand all of that. But I just wish our rotation was more exciting. But it is what it is. We just need to get the result now. You know, we just have to get the result. And hopefully go to the next round. Because I do want to win this competition. I really do want to win it. I'd love for us to win it. It'd be so funny if we won it. Not only would it be great for our, you know, just another trophy in the bank for this team, for the manager, for the ownership, whatever. It's another trophy for you guys. It's another trophy for all of us to celebrate. We actually have a route that you can really actually kind of see a path to the semi-final without disrespecting anyone. There is a way to get to the semi-final, to the last four, if we play out our very best, which is nice to know. Because if we had got a top our team, I would be a bit concerned that we're not cut out for the mustard. But at the same time, if we're not, like I said in my review, and I said it on All You Can Eat, the question really is, what are we doing here? I'm seeing Man City. I'm seeing them play Oscar Bob. I'm seeing them play new Argentines. I'm seeing them play young players. I'm seeing them give opportunities to players that are trying to break through. We're not playing any of our loanies. Mamadou Sarr, people were telling me to be excited about. We don't see him. Insamino, people are telling me to be excited about. We haven't seen him. Andre Santos, I'm telling you to be excited about. You've not seen him. I don't know. I'm confused. But let's win. Let's win. At the very least, let's win. But yeah, that's my rant over. I have to get it out because, just being honest, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I don't really understand what's going on at the club. It's all a bit mad. See, look, brother Thomas has said, I'm shirtless too. It's hot. Thank you, Thomas. We're all adults. There's no need for us to be so sensitive. You've been to the beach. A man has his top off. Why can't I have my top off in a watch along at 1 a.m. and it's hot? Why? We're close. We're friends. We're family now. Community. We've been here for years. We know each other. There's no need to run. I don't bite. Acid. What are you saying today? You see why I hate this fraud coach? Dewsbury Hall, not Santos. I'm going to say something that I don't want to say, but I'm going to have to say it. When people say that the manager, like, is the manager really like, is this really his decision? Does he really want to see Dewsbury Hall more than Andre Santos? Is the system that complicated that Santos, who's probably got 2-3 years of first team experience under his belt, can't play? Is the tactics at training that complicated? I don't know. Because Gusto has failed in the system about 30 times and he still plays him and he's not taking in the tactics. So I don't know. I'm confused. I just want answers. I'm a very reasonable man. I'm not trying to start a fight. It looks like on Twitter right now, I'm trying to start fights. Like Robert on playback. Yeah, that's right. I saw. You nasty, nasty boy. Look what you've done. You got kicked out. And now you're probably going to be here pissing me off more often. I'm going to beg Alex to take you back. Do you know what I mean? Because I really don't need your aggro around here. If you know, you know. But I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to argue. But when shit don't make sense, I have to ask questions. I have to. And it doesn't. And I don't need to tell you that we've done virtually no outgoing so far in the summer window. I don't need to tell you about the bomb squad. I don't need to tell you about all of these things that we need to sort out this summer. And shit is moving very slowly. We're getting priced, crazy prices from Dortmund for Gittins. There's a lot going on. Frosty says, Matisse, realistically, give me a score prediction. I'll go 2-1 Chelsea. I don't really know. I don't really have any reason for that. I just have no idea what they're going to do. I'll be honest. I've never watched that team before. I don't know what they're capable of. Today is my first time ever seeing them on a pitch, so I don't want to disrespect. Last time, I was talking about beating up the Flamingos, and we lost 3-1. So I'm very humble. I'm very, very humble. And I'm just toning it. I'm toning it down. I'm lowering my voice. You know the meme with the gun? I'm lowering my sword, lowering my weapon. I don't want no beef with these Tunisians because I don't know them. Like I said in the last review, I don't know these guys. I don't know who these people are, and I don't want any problems. We're both on 3 points. We have a better goal difference. Let's just handle this amicably. Let's just be professional. I don't want any issues. Trusting in Cuckoo. He will do fine. Is he leaving or not? Is Nkuku leaving the football club or not? That's all I want to know. When will we get serious again? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I actually just want the Gittins deal to be wrapped up so I can start to support the new player and give him the time that I give every new signing, regardless of whether I want them or I don't. So I can start to see him integrated into this left wing spot. So I'm not seeing Christopher Nkunku on the touchline. So I can hopefully start to put to rest any Garnacho links, because that really is troubling and keeps me up at night. That is the biggest plus point in getting Gittins, is that his name is not Garnacho. The biggest plus point in Lyon getting relegated is that Fofana hopefully jumps the queue on Garnacho. You want to get Rodgers? Get him. You want to get Eze? Get him. You want to get Xavi Simons? Get whoever you want at this point. Just don't get Garnacho. No to Garnacho. I'm at that point. I'm at the end of my tether. I will take anyone then over him on that left side. And I'll just pray that they're able to do the job. I'm done with the Barcola stuff. He's not coming. He's not leaving. I'm done with the Rodrigo stuff. He don't want to leave. We're not getting Leao. He doesn't track back. We're not getting Nico Williams. He's going to Barca, or he's staying in Bilbao. Reality is slapping us in the face. So we just avoid Garnacho. Because if Garnacho is at my football club, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. But I will probably crash out. And then I'll be on sick leave. I'll be in a hospital somewhere. Because I can't even pretend to like that one. I can definitely, welcome Gittins with open arms. Pray for his progress. Same with Fofana. I like him. They're not players that excite me, because what excites me right now is Chelsea signing players that are ready to handle business from day one and put us in a Premier League title race. Not inconsistent young players, not players that are still developing, not players that are not playing at a top level for a top, that doesn't excite me. So I'm not excited, but I'm open. I welcome them with open arms. They are not the reason they are signed. That is the decision makers. That is the owners. That is the directors. The player did not sign himself. I will always give the player a chance. But you see Garnacho? I don't know. I don't know if I can even be asked to give him a chance. That's how much I don't like him. I don't even know if I can be bothered to fake it. I just can't be asked. I don't like him. I don't like him as a footballer. I don't even think I like his attitude or his ego. I don't really want his brother here either. I don't want anybody in that household here. I don't. I can smell the drama. I can smell it. And the ego doesn't match the ability. Like, Gittins is an outstanding dribbler. Fofana is a leading dribbler in League One. There is some nice ball striking ability potentially with these guys. Garnacho is not a dribbler. He can't dribble. And I don't mean to send strays, but he is another Neto. It is a kick and run. It is a head down and huff and puff and blow your house down. It is one of those. It is another very bland winger for a team that is meant to be in possession, exciting, young, unpredictable. That sounds like Desiree Doué. That sounds like Elise. That sounds like... It just doesn't sound... It's not Garnacho. And that's why even Fofana, okay, that's more in the mold of a player that's got some playmaking, some IQ on the ball, some, both footed. I can see excitement now. I'm excited. I can see something. That Garnacho, it's just, it's nasty work. It's nasty work. Send me 60 million for Garnacho in cash. Keep Balloon Boy. No swapping. I don't want to swap. Nkunku is an infinitely better footballer than Garnacho. It's not even a competition. One was on the peripheral of the France squad and then got injured. And yes, the other is in the Argentine squad. But if you see the way the other Argentines look at him when he's on the ball, you'll know that he's there on a technicality. I'm sorry. Messi does not like playing with Garnacho. I'm going to tell you now. I don't even need to have in the know. I don't need journalism degree to tell you that Messi does not like playing with Garnacho. How can we have Esteval, such a talent, such a exciting young player, and then Garnacho on the other side? What kind of club is this that we follow? Other clubs are pulling up with Florian Wirtz and Oscar Bob and Cherky and Tech, and we're coming with Garnacho. What kind of foolishness? You expect me to believe that that's the way forward because the director said so? You know these directors were scouts. If V.S. Boas was a director of football and he fucked up, he's simply in the wrong job. People come to me and they say, oh, you're not a director. You don't understand the difficulties of the job. You can't talk. You can't comment. Are these guys getting like a bargain on Gittins? How was they negotiating for Enzo Fernandez? How did they treat Samuel when they left him in a London hotel in Travelodge and sent him back to Madrid? How did the Elise deal collapse? What, 60 million on Neto is a bargain? Disassi bargain. Badiashile, Felix, Dewsbury Hall, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo bargains. Or did they get outmaneuvered, outpriced? Did they get robbed? Did they have to pay over the odds because they fucked up the negotiations? Big Mike, where is he? So I don't want to hear about this directors know best bollocks. You know what directors know what they're doing? Hughes, Edwards at Liverpool. Kirkes. You know, players are coming through the door and they're looking like they're going to go on a back-to-back. That's real directors. Campos, PSG, treble winners. That's real director. So you can get better. You can get better than whatever we got here. So don't come to me with this, oh, these guys know best. Because I could find better directors than them. I could tell you that right now. I could find better directors. So let's see how this window goes. But I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. And who am I? It doesn't matter if I'm impressed, right? Because who cares? Facts. But, boy, oh boy. How much more money are you going to have to throw at this before we start, until people start, calling for man's jobs? I don't know. I'm getting tired now. I'm getting tired. Have me, hear me out. Will allow installments just for you. Brother, I can tell you so many players I'd prefer over Garnacho. Stop trying to negotiate with me. Do you know how many names have come up in my head recently? For whatever system, if it's an inside kind of left-sided attacking midfielder and then we get an overlapping fullback, or it's a touchline winger, I will take Gittins. I will take Fofana. I will happily have Rodgers, Eze, Kudus. I don't even care if it makes sense anymore. I have so many players that I will take over this guy. I could keep going. I'm so accepting. This is probably the plan. Throw a bag of shit at me, and I'll accept piss. This is what it is. Throw a bag of shit, and we'll accept piss. So I'm falling for the gimmick. I'm falling for what this is. But I know I'm being duped, and we're all being duped. But hey, listen, if you're giving me Garnacho, I'll take so many other players before him. I really will. I'll take so many players before him. You got me. All right, you got me. All right. You win. You win. You win. If this was the plan to kind of like soft launch what would have been underwhelming options, then you won. You won. It's a great tactic and it always works. I hate the transfer window. I used to like it. I don't like it anymore. I can't wait for it to be done. We have our squad and we go. We go into the games. Premier League. I'm looking forward to it. What do you think of this ownership? I've told you before. Like, listen, I don't talk about the ownership too much because reality is they're not going anywhere anytime soon. And I'm trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And I believe that if you have top directors, they make better decisions within the restrictions, whether that be wage and age, than these guys have made. That means our owners are still, on fraud watch, or they're still on trial, 100%, because you don't get trust, you earn it, right? In my opinion, you earn it. You have to deliver. If you say you're going to come in and deliver, then deliver. And then once you deliver a major, then we can start sitting at the campfire and telling stories about what we've done. But you don't have any experience in the sport. So, you might have a way of doing things, but who said it's going to work? And you spent a hell of a lot of money. And you seem to be constantly rotating between 22 to 25 players every year. Every year we got a bomb squad. Every year we're making 10, 12 sales. Every year you're bringing in players that don't really elevate the 11. Every year it's just the same cycle of young player in, young player out, trading. Stock traders. We're stock traders right now. We're so invested in the transaction. I don't know who's getting a cut, who's getting a split from all of these deals being done, but there's too many transactions. There's too much money moving around, and there's not enough quality. But like I said, for me, I just them directors are. If I give you 1.6 billion, and that attack is the way it looks, there's something wrong. That's where I'm starting. João Pedro or Garnacho, you can add João Pedro to the list. I'm being so dead ass. I'm so dead ass. My final off. Stop doing this. Stop the negotiations. You're wasting your super chats. I want you to just stop. Stop. I'm not negotiating with the devil. All right? We're not doing this. Oh, dear. João Pedro has something. He has something to offer in possession. Like he can carry it. He can get past a couple of the players. He's got good sound. He's a very sound, technically sound player. Like he's got basic attributes nailed down. He's a good footballer. He's not a difference maker. He's not a goal getter. He's a squad player, exactly. But technically, he's sound. Garnacho technically is not sound, in my opinion, from what I'm watching. It's too wishy-washy, too unpredictable, and not in a good way. Decision-making is all over the shop. He shoots a lot. Sometimes it ends up in top tier of the stadium. It's all too much. Where's the other team starting 11? Brother, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw our starting 11, I bugged out. I couldn't even see straight anymore. I can't believe I know if I go on Twitter, people are gonna make some sort of explanation as to why Dewsbury Hall deserves a start over Santos. And I don't really even care anymore to listen. I'm not arguing with these people today. I'm not. Because they'll make a case for anything. I saw someone say, if we sell Santos, then at least we can use Dyer from the academy. The same Dyer that's minutes got reduced because we signed Demugu in January, when we could have just signed him in the summer and just sent him straight to Strasbourg. We signed him in January to take a Conference League spot, to not really be trusted because he's not very good, but we didn't play Dyer. But then when we get to the Champions League campaign where we actually need quality depth and players that have played, he's happy to play Dyer and sell Santos, when we should be building a competitive team that theoretically we can trust in case we get an injury. because we're going to be playing at a higher level, at a higher intensity, twice a week. Lavia is breaking down already. Last season, I mean, he's been breaking down since he got here. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I don't need to explain this shit. You guys are smart individuals. You've heard me say this shit time and time again. I don't really need to keep saying this stuff. I feel like this is common sense. I feel like I'm saying common sense to anyone who's watched Chelsea in a Champions League campaign, and you've seen, even under Roman, Chelsea struggle to get top 4, and they get it on the final day when they lose to Aston Villa with Tuchel, when they beat Wolves at home with a Mason Mount free kick under Lampard. You're playing Champions League and Premier League in the same season. You've seen Newcastle struggle. You've seen Villa struggle. And instead of encouraging quality to come through the door, we want to piss about. Neto on the bench. Oh, I was wondering where he was. Thank you for telling me, because I was confused. Genuinely. I thought he was injured or something. I was obviously just typing too fast for my own good. I was like, where is Neto? Because I know, I mean, he's got 2 goals in 2. Maybe he doesn't see George as a touchline winger, which I wouldn't be overly surprised if he didn't see George as a touchline winger. He seems like he's really good in central places at the moment, or inside, coming as an inside winger, coming inside. He's not like electric, in terms of speed. So I understand, but Nkunku is not a winger either. So this is what happens, I guess, when we don't have enough wingers. So it is what it is. Whatever. Garnacho, someone said he's good 1v1s. I saw otherwise. I mean, look, I'm watching. So I really don't even want to justify why I don't think Garnacho is good 1v1, because from what I watch, I don't see that as a good 1v1 winger. I don't see good dribbling. I don't see good skill. I don't see good 1v1 in him. But worst dribble success rates in the Premier League last season, 60 plus attempts. Garnacho, 29.3%. Along with Martinelli, who's not a good dribbler. He's another kick and run. Pedro Neto, not a good dribbler, another kick and run. Anthony Elanga, would you take him at Chelsea? Jack Harrison. It's quite an illustrious list of names, isn't it? What a list. And that's why I understand Gittins more, because he can dribble. But even I'll be honest, I feel like when players are new, it's understandably, there's more excitement, there's more unknown. But when they're wearing a Chelsea shirt and reality hits, and you're watching them week in, week out, and this goes for me as well. This is why probably I've lost my transfer dopamine as I've got older. When I was younger and we used to be linked with players, I used to get excited. And I could still get excited. I'm not saying I'm not capable of being excited, but I need to be excited for something serious. It can't be just another raw talent. I'm sorry. Especially when you have so much of it. But the reality of watching them on the pitch at Stamford Bridge week to week and seeing that inconsistency and seeing that development that's needed. Oh, brother. That shit is not funny at all. that shit's not funny at all. But here's hoping if he does come in, he has a Cole Palmer type effect. I don't think he will. I think Cole Palmer gets used a lot as like a yardstick that everybody else should kind of like, or everybody. It's like a hopium, but because Cole Palmer came in and did that, everybody else will come in and do that. Which is just not true, because how many players have we signed and he's the only one that came in and just did that? Because what he did was incredible. But we have to remember, the season he was trying to break, the team he was trying to break into wasn't the Dortmund team. It wasn't the Shakhtar Donetsk team. It wasn't the PSV team where these players are at these teams and they're not ripping it up like that, but they're just in the team. And they've got some talent and potential, but they're not killing it. They're there, and sometimes they don't even start. Parma's trying to break into a team that has done a 4-peat Champions League winners and has Kevin De Bruyne and you know, Pep Guardiola, and that's the team he wasn't playing in regularly. But there's levels. There's levels. So, not saying it's impossible for these guys to come in and do what he did, but I think it's not even fair to ask that because it's just not realistic. Why are you expecting different? This is the model. I don't think the model is being maximized. That's my honest thoughts. I think we make some really stupid decisions. And I've said it before of our squad building. We've got about 5 or 6 right-footed attacking midfielders and wingers. We've got nothing on the left-hand side. We had last season 1 striker, whereas if we had 2, we would have qualified for Champions League a lot more comfortable. We've got no second-choice left-back. We've got about 5 right-backs. We've got cheap goalkeeper, cheap wages, couple million. Just put it on. Just get the deal done. Just to give the place a lift. Optics. If you like PR so much and you want to check the optics and check the temperature on Twitter space and you want to keep people at bay, just do the deal. Don't try and play it off as a masterstroke that you saved 4 million euros when you spent 1.6 billion. You got about 5 goalkeepers and you don't trust any of them, even though you briefed it you do. But this is meant to be some incredible negotiation skill that I'm meant to be lauding. Just do smart shit. Balance squad. Make sure that you have even amount of players in all positions. Don't get yourself roped into Drewsbury Halls and João Felix's when you manager don't even want to use these guys. It's just, you're not even maximizing the restrictions. That's what I'm saying. This is not the model at its best. The model has a cap. You can't get Osimhen, right? You can't get whatever. But you're still not even maximizing the model because you're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. Because that's the only way that you sign a crossing winger like Neto, who doesn't want to do anything but cross, and you have a striker in the box that can't header in Jackson. That's the only way you leave man in a hotel, make him cry and send him back to Madrid. It's the only way you get credit for these things if they don't go through. So for me, I don't know. I just feel like we're selling ourselves a bit short. And like I said, we're very lucky in a sense that top teams have not signed top players for 3-4 years or 2-3 years. You know, last few windows, it's been a lot of underwhelming players coming into top teams. Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. They've not been signing big names or proper big players or, you know, top players. If they start doing that and we're still doing our nonsense, then it's not rosy. I don't expect us to be in the same conversation as Aston Villa and Newcastle with everything we've spent. I don't think that's an egregious, crazy thing to ask, is that we don't sit at the same table as Aston Villa, Newcastle, and last season Nottingham Forest. I don't think that's a crazy demand. I'm hoping that we're just going to keep going up and keep, you know, improving, because we have been improving every season, and that is just all in my head. However, I'm concerned, and let's see. I hope Santos comes on, but that's a bit dodge. It's a bit dodge. Let's see. 10 minutes to kick off. I'm going to put my shirt on purely because I've made my point. We're all friends here. Where's my shirt? I ain't even got this shit here. You know what, guys? I'm not going to lie to you. I've lost my shirt. I was going to put it on, but I dead ass don't have it. You might be cooked. I'll be honest. You guys might be cooked. You might not get a shirt on. I can't find it. I thought I had it, but I don't have it. I was actually going to stop. Oh, shit. Well, that's it then. Let's take this abysmal monstrosity off our screens. Like how excited? Look, again, I'm not. Am I unreasonable, chat? Just let me know if I'm being unreasonable. How much more excited would we be watching this game if Kendry Pires was here, Andre Santos was here, the project players, even though fucking Washington? Like, where is the project? Where's the players that are where is the players that you've scouted that are young? Where are they? I want to see Insamino. I want to see Mamadou Sarr. I want to see Kendry Pires. I want to see Washington. I want to see these guys. Am I crazy for wanting to see the guys that we bought? Like, it's just so strange. What kind of weird ass project don't want to play their players? It's so weird. Why? And if we're taking it serious, then why don't we do more serious business before the tournament? Just do one or the other. I actually don't mind either way. I'd actually understand if we didn't. Look, the money's great, but it's going to take a toll on our Premier League season, and it's really exhausting for the players. So if you told me before the tournament kicked off that, listen, guys, love and guidance, the players are knackered, we're not going to send them out into whatever the temperatures are, and we're just sorry, we don't have the capacity. We're not really gonna try. I hate it, but hey, if you just told me from the jump that we're gonna play the kids and we're gonna showcase our talent, Penders, whatever, Petrovic, everyone's gonna get gamed. I don't prefer it to winning, but I at least I get clarity, you know. But to do neither and to do something in the middle where we probably still don't do it, and then we see Drewsbury Halls, it's just a bit disgusting. It's just a little bit disgusting. Let's see. So we could play Benfica. Oh no, they're sending one man out at a time. God damn. This walkout shit is just terrible, man. It's so FIFA Ultimate Team when you're opening a pack and then it's just like the smoke. I'm gonna say this. I actually think they've stolen the idea off of FIFA and they've made it in real life. The same thing. I'll be honest. This is what it feels like. It feels like they saw the smoke, they saw the pack openings, they saw Mini Mentor and Danny Aaron's opening the big 100k packs, team of the season pack, and they said, "Get me some of that." And this is what they're doing. It's nasty. Oh man. Crazy. And it's funny because I actually like the tournament. I already liked it anyway because we're in it. So, you know, I'm not having any reason to be salty about it like some people in other fan bases. I actually like the tournament. I think it's a good idea. We see matchups that we're never going to see. We see styles of play that we don't ever see. We see players from other continents that we never see or we rarely would get to see. We see, you know, two cross-continent clashes of Flamengo and Chelsea fans beefing, and we see all of this, and this is all great. This is all great to see. Atmosphere, passion from Brazil, passion from, you know, Saudi, Africa. It's great to see. So I'm a big fan of it. It does need to be tweaked, but it's nice to see. It's nice to see. But this walkout shit is disgusting. This is unnecessary. We don't need this. This is a waste of time. Let's see. Same season, Delap plays because he knows the system. I think we're putting too much pressure on Delap. Personally, but I wish him the best. I wish him the best of luck. It's another one, again, where you're kind of hoping that he just really overachieves on the expectation. Because the expectation for me is 15 goals in the league, which is the same expectation I set for Jackson. 15 goals in the league and 20 in all comps if you can. Now obviously I'd like 17, 17, 18 league goals, of course. Especially because you're a better team, top team now, create more chances and stuff. But bare minimum 15. Anything below that, and I think you've not really had the best of starts. But I don't want to also ask for too much. Oh, man. It's hot, guys, man. It's hot. Allow me to cool down mentally and physically. All right, we're going to kick off in a couple of minutes. And hopefully, the cussing ends here. And we just get a really good performance. And I'm not trying to be, big up Ty. I'm not trying to be Ty right now. But I don't know what the temperatures are. Is it hot? I'm being so serious. I don't know what the thermostat is saying. It might be hot. It might be hot outside. It might be too hot. Is anybody at the game or anybody who knows what the temperature is out there? Is it hot? Because I've never seen reports where they're like, it's going to be this temperature and we can't train. And I'm like, yo, are my players going to be okay? Like, I don't want no one passing out, heat stroke and all that. Like, this ain't a joke. I like the tournament, but I don't know if it's worth all of that. So, health is wealth. We need to make sure everybody's all good. All right. The zone. All right, people, we kicking off soon. Kind of just waiting for the kickoff at this point. It's 34 currently. Please put your shirt on. I don't know where it is. Dead ass. I had it, and it's not here anymore. Scorching. So this is the thing. When it's this hot, surely the best thing to do is play a possession game. It's not probably going to be the most intense in terms of the tempo. Keep the ball and make the other team run. In these conditions, surely we've got to show our technical side. You've got to keep the ball. You've got to recycle it. It might be a boring watch, but if you make the ball do the work. You move the ball about, let the other team chase. Now, if they put themselves on a low block and they just sit there to conserve their energy, again, then you got to break it down. And I would completely understand why they would go with that approach. But you can't be out here chasing shadows against this Tunisian team if you're trying to conserve your energy. It's embarrassing, and it's not going to help your cause. All right, let's put the timer on. Game's kicked off. Let's hope for a good performance. I just want to go to the next round. What I really want is I want us to play Game's on. There we go. Time is lined up, guys. What I really want is I want to play for Flamengo in a semi-final. Again, respect to all teams. I'm not overly confident anyway, so it's no arrogance. But if I could have my dream scenario, Flamengo semi-final, it's war. It's war. Let's do this. Because I really do. I don't know why. I don't feel like I should care. But I do want to see them, man, again. I'll be honest. The way that they were moving on socials, I do want to see them again. Sooner rather than later. So, I'm embracing the beef. First, initially, I didn't care. And I didn't really understand where it was coming from. But then I said, you know what? You don't really have to understand the beef. And you don't have to be emotionally invested. Sometimes you just have to fight for fighting's sake. If someone punches you in the road, you got to fight. So that's what happened. They punched us in the face. We got to fight back. Don't have to know why they punched us. Just got to fight. So I wanna do it, man. That would be perfect. How hilarious would it be if we knocked them out after all that chat? Oh, it'd be perfect. We're just moving the ball about a bit at the moment. Honestly, like, at the end of the day, we all have our opinions. We all have our thoughts and feelings, and rightly so. Some people will massively disagree with whatever I was saying in the first hour of this stream. And as long as they're respectful, I ain't really got any issue with that. In fact, I encourage it because you might actually change my opinion. If you give me a really good reason, I'm open. But at the end of the day, we're all Chelsea. And one thing we're not going to stand for as Chelsea is have no Brazilian brothers come and rock up and disrespect us. So I need revenge. We all need to go out there and fight. I'll be honest. We might have to all go to Brazil, actually, to be honest, if we go out there and buck them in person in the favelas. We might have to all go over there and really go to town. We got a corner. 3 minutes in. Drewsbury's taking it. I ain't got nothing against Drewsbury, you know. I don't want to waste his time and I don't want to waste ours. He ain't our level and he needs to play regular football at his age. I'm just trying to keep things simple. Oh, wide of the post. Badia Shill. Decent. The two things either side of me are fans. And the fact that maybe if you can't hear the fans, that's fantastic. But they are fans to keep me cool. To keep me cool, calm and collected, because I don't know if the performance will, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm getting good air circulation. Because I'm in the basement. So in the circulation. Oh my God. Woo, they're attacking. They're in our box. Is that Gusto left back? Yes, it is. So Gusto's at left back. Achampong's at right back. That's a good start. Because why play the kid out of position? Play the more senior player out of position, if anything. I don't really want to see anybody over there at one of the right backs. I'd much prefer a left footer. Especially to provide width. If there's any time we need width, we need it with these profile of player like Nkuku. Whether it's Nkuku, whether we sign Rodgers, which I don't really think we will. I don't know why people keep talking about Rodgers at Villa. Maybe they got PSI issues that I don't know about, but it seems like we're going to have to pay a lot of money if we want someone like that. I just don't see it. Even though he has got the City link. But if you're going to sign like a Rodgers or you're going to go for a Xavi Simons, again, I've not seen any real proper links, but it's a name that keeps coming up. You've got to have an overlapping left back. You've got to have someone. And is Cucurella overlapping left back? I prefer him to invert, personally. I prefer him to invert, stay as part of the defensive five, and just do all the recovery and all of the dirty work. I don't really want him. And then if he does go forward, he's always box crashing. I don't really want him overlapping, personally. I think he can get a better overlapping wing left back than Cucurella, personally. You need like a Nuno Mendes caliber. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. It's good to see Lavia start. Kudus. I don't really like Kudus on the left. personally. If we're going to get Kudus, you got to play him off the right for me. I think that's his best position. You could also play him in the 10. I don't mind that. So if you get Kudus, you can start him on the right, and then he's also a natural backup or even competition to Palmer. He's not playing very well. I have seen him play up front for Ajax as well. Again, I wouldn't want to have him as a starter, as a striker, but if he's an option, if you got an injury crisis, then that's fine. But on the left, I just think he's just not exciting on the left. When I watch him at West Ham on the left, I'm not excited. I feel like he just loses a lot of his talent. Kudus, you look to and you think really good ball striker, shooter, someone that can add goals to the team. Good dribbler, ball carrier, strong. I don't know why. I don't want him on the left whipping in crosses, especially when we don't even have a aerial presence anyway. Here is Madueke on the left. So is Nkuku playing on the right? What's going on? Madueke is on the left. Obviously, not great performances out there last few games. Nkuku maybe playing as a second striker to Delap, and maybe Palmer's on the right. So let's keep an eye on it. But that's probably better, to be honest, than Nkuku on the wing. Is he on the right? Oh, Nkuku on the right is just weird as well. I thought if Nkuku was behind Delap and Palmer was kind of just hanging off the right and Achampong was going forward and Madueke is on the left, which is providing the width, and then Gusto is just whatever there. I don't know what he's doing. That profile-wise makes more sense to me in terms of everybody's playing closer to their strongest position. Apart from Madueke and obviously Gusto. The left-hand side's cooked. It doesn't matter what... It doesn't matter who's over there. That left-hand side is cooked. But at least the rest of the team makes sense. But, yeah, I don't know. If Nkuku's on the right, I don't know. It's a strange one. I've never seen Nkuku play on the right since PSG days when he used to play right wing back under... Was it Tuchel or Poch? I can't remember. But he used to play right when he was really young at PSG. And that was very seldomly because obviously he was just breaking through. He didn't really play that much. Where's my shirt? To be honest, I was fighting off a pack of dogs, and they ripped up my shirt. But you should have seen how the dogs look. You know what I mean? Gave them a quick uppercut to the chin, punched the other one in the eye, sent them packing. So here's what it is. Got to fight for this life in London. And London is a dangerous place. You think South Africa's dangerous? Try coming to London. It's real dangerous out here. Got mopeds, snatches, trains breaking down, people having to walk on tracks that are electrified, and dogs and foxes. Yeah, brother, it ain't a joke. Shrewsbury Hall? Nah, not quite. Shrewsbury Hall feels like... I was chatting to Fuad earlier because we're doing some content, but Shrewsbury Hall feels like, as he said, our drink water. Like, you deserve a good home. You deserve somewhere where you're more valuable, you're more important, and just play your football. Like, you're a Premier League run-of-the-mill player. You don't need the stress and the animosity. All you need... Oh, Nkuku, you got to play that pass. You got to play that. The lap's running. Come on, man. You got to get him in behind. But Shrewsbury Hall is like a... He's like a nice standard English midfielder. It's like a Scott Parker, you know, or Mark Noble, Danny Drinkwater, you know. Just give him his minutes, give him his games, let him live his life. He doesn't need this. He doesn't need all this. He just needs to just play. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. Nobody's really watching like that. No biggie. He doesn't need all of this Chelsea stress. It's not necessary. What am I doing awake? Brother, if the Chelsea are playing, I am awake. I haven't missed a Chelsea game in about 7-8 years. I'm just watching the game. Like, it's just not. It's not. Honest to God, it's not actually optional anymore. Whether I see sometimes people say they'll miss the game, and obviously I'm a content creator, so it's different. But I can't fathom not watching the game. I really don't care what we're doing anymore. It doesn't. If it's a friendly, I'm watching the game. Like it doesn't matter who we're playing. If it's televised, or if I'm there, and we're playing, I'm watching. I don't really care what's going on in the world, to be honest. Like, if someone's birthday or someone, I don't really care. Like, I'll get to that afterwards, but I'm watching the Chelsea. I'm not booking a flight on the same day we're playing. I'm not going, it doesn't matter. I'm watching the game. It's mandatory. It's actually mandatory. It's like breathing. I don't even think about it anymore. I just do it. You know what I mean? It's weird. Now that you ask me, I'm actually thinking about it, but I don't consider these things. This is normal. If they play at 5 a.m., then I load up the thing at 4 a.m. and we're here. I know the UK fans are not happy right now because they got work tomorrow morning. And they're like, yo, this is disgusting. I hear it, but allow the Americans, man. Let them enjoy it, man. They struggle. The international fans be struggling all year long. I think we can take one. We can take one bad kickoff. You know what I mean? I know it's inconvenient, but allow the international fans. And I say that because I've met them. I've been to some of their countries, and bruh, it's peak. When you're losing or when you're level with Ipswich at 3 a.m. Do you know how mad that is? When you're not beating Ipswich at home at 3 a.m., I would be... Bro, if we weren't beating Ipswich at 3 a.m., I swear. I'm crashing out just thinking about it. I would lose my mental. Honestly, like, it's not even... it's not even funny. So, yeah, let them enjoy. Oh man, I'm actually getting so wound up just thinking about it. I don't know how you lot do it. Honest to God, I don't know how you do it. 3 a.m. inconvenience your whole sleep schedule. Get 2 hours. Go to work rattled all day, tired, demanded to do XYZ spreadsheet or whatever you do for work, building. Nah, I'd be rattled. The lap. Woo! Decent effort. Not bad. He hits the ball very true, the lap. Hits it like he means it. My biggest concern with the lap is actually, my biggest concern with the lap is that I hope he knows how to walk the fine line between aggressive and what Jackson did the other day. Because if Jackson does stay, we don't need two strikers that are towing the line between getting sent off and, asserting themselves. And I say that because obviously VAR exists, and VAR wasn't around when Diego Costa was around, but it's here now. I don't want to be playing with 10 men next season too often, so I hope he knows what he's doing. That's actually my biggest thing, because he got quite a few bookings last season. I was looking at it. They said he got more bookings than Jackson, which is... It don't really surprise me, because he does leave his mark on a man, but yeah. Needs to be good aggression, not pointless. I don't really need to see him charging into people when the ball's already lost, getting booked, which is what happened in the last game, to be honest. Here's Enzo. Damn. Well, the manager did see. Sorry, the manager did say that he could trial the two up front, and I guess we kind of did see two up front to a degree in the last game, because we saw Neto and Delap kind of playing as like a two, because Neto was very central, and we never see him there unless he played up front when we had an injury crisis or last season. But he actually was playing with Delap at times up front, so it was like a 4-2-2-2, which I did actually notice in the game. But like I said, I was so rattled with the way that they were slapping us up, I couldn't think about the tactics. I was so bamboozled with how they just beat us down. Like, when you're getting punched up, it's very difficult to see straight. I said that to you guys. I said, you know what? I'm going to do the review, but I don't really know what's happened. I don't really know what's going on, because we've just been punched up and I'm dizzy. You know what I mean? But when I looked at it back, it was nice to see that we did try to do that. We should have played a midfielder in the pivot, but we did try to do something different. So that is where maybe your Rodgers or your Kudus or Simmons, you know, if they play where Enzo played in that game, then they're more central. But yeah, I don't know. Ball goes in. If we're going to play with two strikers, which we're not that often, but if we do, you can't be going into the season really with the strikers we have. You should be getting a bigger or better striker if you're going to do that. But yeah, Jackson probably would suit that, playing off someone. We are so under. I don't know what that means. Go on, Dewsbury. Oh, my days. Tunisian football, eh? What time is it in the UK? 2:18 a.m. And it's funny, I should have really got a nap, but I didn't. So that was a dumb idea. I should have napped at some point just to get more energy. But I got some monster cans there. And look, bruv, I will never complain, bruv. I'm ridiculously blessed. And I do not take my blessings for granted, genuinely. So this is nothing to me, bruv. This is nothing. This is, like I said, this is part of the parcel. It's part of the game. I don't mind mixing it up. I just hope that we ain't up at this time for a 0-0. But hey, let's see. I mean, a 0-0 would take us to the next round, and we do need to make sure we're just going into the next round at this point. I don't think we can't finish top, can we, guys? So it's guaranteed second, win, draw, then we move. So, but yeah, I've seen Gittins seems to be almost confirmed, so I'm gonna have a video out on that soon. I'm just seeing if that Gurhi to Liverpool stuff is going to get confirmed, and then I might drop what I think of their whole defensive rebuild. They're having quite a serious summer. And that's it. I mean, we're still waiting for Gyökeres Sesko. Let's see what happens there. Fofana, Leon, they got relegated. Surely we just go and get him. He's going to be cheap. Cross comes in. Enzo. I said it on the video last week. If we're going to get Gittins and you're interested in Fofana, maybe you just go and get both. Header! Oh, what a save! I think he's actually saved it with his foot. That was close. Could have been 1-0 up. I think he saved that with his foot. Or was that cleared? I need to see that back. So it was Enzo that took it down. Nice play. Lays it off lovely. Gusto. Actually a very good cross with his left foot. Oh no, it's headed away. Weird angle. This angle is much clearer. Headed away. Dewsbury Hall just basically trying to header it back across goal, but yeah. Maybe he should have went for goal. Stadium's packed! I mean, apart from the top tier. It's a big stadium, though. Top tiers. How's the top tier so empty like that? Surely they've... maybe they're just selling it stand by stand. But yeah, That looks better. And then yeah, hopefully, let's see. I like I said, I kind of know what kind of deals we're more likely to do. I think we all know that. So I guess the best thing we could do now is just get them done as soon as possible, so they're here, so they can actually train, play in the system, and get ready for the new season. And also sell. Shrewsbury Hall. So at the moment, Shrewsbury Hall is kind of playing as like a... He's on the right quite a bit. And we saw this in the Conference League at times where he would just pull out to the right. Maybe because sometimes a lack of options, but also because he just likes to go over there and cut in on his left and then start swinging in crosses. So I guess it does help the balance that he's over there. Enzo drops in with Lavia. In Cuckoo then gets to go a bit more central and closer to Delap, and then Madueke obviously goes off the left. So let me just check. There's a little injury. And obviously there's no Cole Palmer, which we didn't even really mention, but he's not in very good form, so yeah. This cloth is damp, and it is... I'm not gonna lie, I'm overdoing it now. I'm not... It's not that hot. But hey, you can never be too careful. It's better safe than sorry. I'd rather be cool than be cooked. You know what I mean? Do I need this? No. But it's an insurance policy. Just in case. I'm overdoing it. 2 fans, wet rag, no top. Just... I want to feel cold for once in this wild weather that we're having in the UK. I just want to feel some. I want to feel chilly. You know, I want to be shivering me timbers, bruv. That's what I want. It's been hot over here, bruv. And there's no air conditioning in this country. Every building, every train, it's mad. So the heat is like an extra 10 degrees because we don't actually have any preparation for the heat. And then our whole infrastructure shuts down. Nothing works. So I need to feel the chill. It's not like other countries where you guys actually, your infrastructure is actually ready for the heat. So it's light work to you. Here, bruv, as soon as the sun comes out, we're finished. Nothing runs. It's crazy. I'm glad Shrewsbury Hall seems to be playing more off the right, because now tactically I can make more sense of this Santos snub. Because if he was playing in the pivot, it would just be stupid, like to justify it. Still don't like it, but at least I can logistically explain it when I have to in the review. You know what I mean? At least we got something. Offside. Need to get a backup left back, yeah. Is the chance to play Benfica next round better for us? I'm not going to lie, I wasn't running from the difficult games because I want to see us against the best, quote unquote, because Two reasons. One, we got Champions League next season, so we're going to have to play these teams anyway. So we kind of need to know our level. And two, if it does give us a slap in the face, and, you know, maybe the summer speed up a little bit with the business. But yeah, I mean, on paper, yes, Benfica is better than Bayern Munich as an option for us. And it means we can go further. So, but again, it depends on, because there's a lot of rotation. So because there's a lot of rotation, and they're obviously managing the players with the minutes / the weather conditions and the heat, whatever. So you don't really know what team we're going to play. When we play Benfica, what side is he going to experiment again? Are we going to see another right back in midfield? These are all the things you have to be worried about. So if it was, you know, if it was normal during the season, we built up some momentum in terms of team selection that is working well, and we know what we're getting, then it's okay. This tournament, all sorts of surprises are springing up. So we don't really know what's going on. If he plays Gusto in centre mid against Benfica, Lord heavens. We should have negotiated a proper sponsor. Yeah. I mean, they said in the report that the reason why we don't have a sponsor for this tournament is because it would then impact next season. And we didn't want to get a short-term deal just for this tournament. I'm not going to lie. And maybe I'm being cynical here, but it sounds like a whole lot of waffle. A whole load of excuses. Every single club in the world has a sponsor. I don't know why we don't have one. Contracts are very detailed. Surely, like, why would a sponsor not want to sponsor us from this point onwards? We're playing in a global competition that's shown all around the world, in a Club World Cup. Why would you not want to sponsor Chelsea Football Club in this competition? I don't know. So I don't understand why the deal couldn't start from here into next season, Champions League, etc. You pay for the whole season and just say the season starts from this tournament. I don't know. I don't know. That's the CEO that has to make that call. All I know is that everybody else has one. Everyone else has managed to strike up some sort of contract and get money in the door. So I don't know what we're struggling with. Are we special? We must be a very special club. Our demands must be mad in comparison to others. Ball's going to come into the box. Drewsbury Hall, set piece taker today. Clipped in, caught by the keeper. Easy. Very easy cross to collect. No real power on it. It's not a great first half so far. It's been very flat. But hey, it is what it is. Let's just hopefully get through and then we move. If that's how it's gonna be. I think that's out for a corner. Yeah. That's why I got all of you to keep us entertained. I chat to you, you chat to me. You know what I mean? That's what we need. The game ain't gaming. Maybe it's about the books. Yeah, maybe it's about the books. I don't know. I haven't spoken about it because we're in a very weird grey area between last season and next season. So I'm just going to leave it alone. If we don't have one next season, playing Champions League football without a sponsor, I have no words. You know? So maybe you're right. Maybe there's something about it. I don't know. I said it last season because we had nothing for the whole season, which is crazy, until the last month where we had like a pay-as-you-go phone contract deal at the end with Damak, who are not here with us now. Damak, you know what I mean? Here today, gone tomorrow. So I'm going to just leave it. Because if they come in with a big deal now, you know what I mean? After this tournament's done, they come with a fat deal, biggest deal in the history of the club. Going into next season, then all is well. All is well, and we move. Thank you for finally getting money into our club. But let's see. Cooling break. Yeah, I like the sound of that because there ain't shit going on in this game. Let's get some cooling break, bruv. Let's get some drinks. Cooling break. Yeah. Get some drinks, boys and girls. Get some drinks. Cooling break. We've earned it. It's been a tough first 30 minutes on this watch along. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's not easy for all of you. It's not easy for anyone. You know what I mean? So let's have a nice drink. We've worked our socks off. They're watering the pitch for us. You know what I mean? Getting our bottle of water. Hard work. Oh, I'm telling you, when we had a cooling break in the last game, it was not for the Brazilians. I'm telling you now. They almost looked at the water and said, hey, that's not for me. You know what I mean? I don't need none of that shit. It was for us. We are struggling. I can see the players. They're red in the face. These players are not enjoying the climate. Some of them. South Americans should be all right, to be fair. Caicedo and Enzo should actually be used to it, I guess, if you bring in their international duties, regular occurrences. But both of them have played so much football, especially Caicedo. They might just be cooked anyway. So, might just be finished. Please tell me, where is the system? The system today is a 4-2-3-1. Gusto at left back, Achampong right back, midfield Lavia and Enzo. Dewsbury Hall kind of floating. Sometimes Enzo will go and commit to the half space and Dewsbury Hall will maybe come in. Then Kuka will go out. Sometimes Kuka will come into the 10. Dewsbury will go to the right. Enzo tuck in. It's all very fluid. And Madueke's on the left, having fun. That's what I'm watching. That's what I'm seeing. $33 minutes gone. I'm gonna call Eunice at half time and ask him how his day's been, what he's been up to. When's Mudryk coming on, bruv? I saw he changed his profiler to some sort of character. And then he left a quote. I really hope that he goes peacefully. Don't fight. Don't fight the law. It wasn't your fault. Someone put the package in the back of your car, in the boot. Then they smashed your tail light, pulled you over, and they found it in your system. And it wasn't your fault. I have no doubt in my mind Mudryk is not at fault. But the last thing I want to see now is you kicking and screaming, traumatizing everyone. Just go quietly. We'll let us fight your battles. You know what I mean? We're out on the pitch here. It's hot. We're fighting. But don't make this harder than it needs to be. Why did Badia Show just shoot? Did he just... What's going on right now? I don't know what he's going to do, man. I really don't know what he's going to do. Shot saved. Delap. Oh, my God. I think he was offside anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Mudryk is done. I'll be honest. If he gets 4 years, then his career is done. Remember, he's not that young. Mudryk is like 23 years of age. So 4 years takes him to 27. Without any football for that duration, it's not good. He has to actually stay motivated in that time as well. It's just... Oh, sorry, he's 24. Fucking hell. He's 24. He'll be 28 when he gets out. Free my man Mudryk. He'll be 28 when he gets out. For a crime he didn't commit. Maybe he doesn't do the 4 years. Damak isn't gone. They're still our sponsor, but they're not for the front. Yeah, I mean, when I say they're gone, I mean, they're not on the front of shirt. They might be selling apartments in Dubai. They might be holding more conventions and functions and shit. But as far as I'm concerned, if you're not on the front of sponsor, if you're not on the front of shirt, you gone. I don't need any more logos at the bottom of the Chelsea website partnered with A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I need a front of shirt sponsor because they're the ones that pay the most. That's all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in hydration sponsor, sleeve sponsor, betting sponsor. I don't give a damn. I need front of shirt. That's where the money is. You know what I mean? Training kit sponsor. Hairstylist. I don't care. Show me the front of shirt. Because that's what I'm copping. I'm buying the front. I'm buying the new kit, and I don't know whether to get it without the sponsor or with. Because I don't know. I feel like I've had enough of the sponsorless shirts now. I kind of want a proper playing shirt, which is probably gonna have a sponsor on it. So I'm waiting for it. Here's Madueke. He's gonna get clipped in. Madueke, just do something. Gusto. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh my God. Madueke makes me laugh. Gittins better not come in here and start this shit. I'm telling you now. If Gittins at home to Bournemouth at Stamford Bridge is doing up some sort of, I swear to God. These stocky wingers scare the shit out of me, I'll be real. The stocky wingers, they scare me. The ones that run like trucks, they scare me, man. They're not gliders. They're not... I need my winger to be able to... I need him to almost be able to be transparent. I need him to be able to go through people like they're not even there. My wingers indicate before they turn. My wingers, when they're riding bicycles, they stick their left arm out, they turn. Like, they're really bait where they're going next because they take so much time to move. It's just mad. It's like we're in quicksand watching this. I need gliders. Where's my wingers that just ghostly? They just ghost. They just go through people. You know, you're a defender and you see a winger and he goes past you, you're like, whew. You're taken aback because you didn't even see it. It just happened. These wingers, it's like, I'm turning here now. Are you coming with me? I'm doing it in 5 seconds. Your final warning, I'm turning this way. I'm like, bro, just go. Fucking hell. Just go. Don't bring up Sancho up in here. You know his wages were astronomical. That brother wanted like 250k a week. I'm sorry. We all saw the report. Sancho did not want to lower his wage demands. If he did, he could have stayed. That was his decision. And I have no problem with it because he decided that he going to make money. In his last year at Man United, he going to milk him. because he knows he's not going to make that money ever again in his life. So I have no problem with it. But we are not paying you whatever they're paying you to jinky majinky. I'm sorry. You got to bring more than that. First of all, you got to be able to hit top speed. Acceleration needs to be... We need accelerate. We need the full package. If you're going to be making, at this club, with our wage structure, 200 bags and upwards, you need to have the full package. You can't be coming here with certain attributes and lacking certain other things. 200k a week at our club is a lot of money these days. One of the highest earners. So... You're saying get Cucurella in. I'm actually going to say this. I think Cucurella deserves the rest. I'm not advocating for him to come in. I'm going to leave him alone personally in this game and let him rest. I think we're really taking the piss with Cucurella and Caicedo, but Caicedo's not playing, so that's all right. And we need to be very careful because we saw the durability of Saka. We saw the durability of Rodri. And their clubs took the piss. Didn't have any adequate backup, and then they got injured. And we're going to need Cucurella this season, because unless we sign a left back. So I'd actually leave him. We have to suffer, guys. We must suffer. If we're going to have to watch Gusto at left back today, then we must suffer. If we're going to have to watch Achumpong over there later on, we're going to suffer. It's what happens when you bring one left back. You've got to suffer. But I'd rather suffer than Cucurella out for 4 months. That brother needs rest. Nations League, everything. It's too much. Delap is starving right now. He's not getting any service. He had like one shot straight at the keeper. See, look, you guys are getting tired. This is why I got the fans blowing behind me, to keep the air circulating around the room. You can't let the room get too warm. If you lot are sitting at home with a cup of hot chocolate, that's going to finish you as well. You need to get air, cold air circulating around the room. Get a fan. Second half, guys, get a fan. Get a Monster can. Whatever you need. You need to make sure you're not succumbing to the sleep. You need to keep the air cold. Keep the room cold. It's too warm in your rooms. You think it's a joke. If I was wearing a top right now, I'd be sleeping. I'll be honest. If I was wearing a nice woolly jumper, I'm finished. I'm sleeping. I'm not watching this. I need the cold air on my skin. It's keeping me alive. It's keeping me awake. I'm not even drinking the Monster cans yet. That's how good I am. I ain't even cracked. To be honest, I need that for the review. Because at the moment, I don't even know what I'm going to say for the review. What am I going to say for the review? My golly gosh. What am I going to say for this review? Fuck. What am I going to say? I'm going to have to think of something. Dead ass going to have to think of something. I might actually get the whiteboard out for the review. Do a little spider diagram, and we can work it out together. That's what I'm going to do. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'll do that. I got a whiteboard over there. It's for ideas and stuff. Planning. But I'm going to use it for the review. I'm just going to use it. I'm not going to have my own topics. I'm going to suggest topics to the people, and I'm going to map it out. And you know what I mean? Just brainstorm what we should talk about. That's what I'm going to do. That would be jokes. That's what I'm going to do. Dead ass. And you know I'm going to do it as well. And you know I've got a thumbnail ready for it. Yeah, it's 100%. Brainstorming. 100% we're brainstorming what we're going to talk about. Because this is just ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. This is it's not a great game. And they don't. I'll be honest. They don't look particularly good. They're not doing anything. It's not like Flamengo where you could clearly see the quality. Mado, okay. Oh, what you got? Enzo over the decent effort. Decent effort, but over the bar. It's not like the Flamengo game where there was a clear quality in their team, clear threat, and they were just better than us. Sometimes you have to hold your hands up, like I said, and they were just better than us in every department. This game, nah. These lot don't seem to be that great. They're not particularly good, but yeah, we're just not doing anything. They've not got a very good press. Yeah. But this is what I'm like. It's a dead 11 to a degree, like we all said it at the start, and it's been a pretty bland performance. This is where your Kendry Pires has come in, because at least then you're watching someone that you're excited to see what he can do, and he's trying to really impress and prove himself because he knows that he has a chance to really lay down some groundwork with the manager and show the fans what he can do, and he's motivated and excited to play for Chelsea and all these things. You know, Kendry Pires watch. Oh yeah, Josh should definitely be ahead of Gusto on the right back position. Seen more than enough of Gusto starting a right back now. Should be ahead of him, but ball comes in, header. Yes! Woo! Toss in. Come on. Lovely stuff. Good header. Felt like a very weird goal. Pre-season goal. Didn't really see anyone challenging. It's almost like he just had it's almost like it was in slow-mo. He just had all the time in the world to just direct his header and guide it into the far corner. It felt very strange. It's almost like they don't know how to defend set pieces or even try. But hey, we don't care. Thank you very much for the goal. It's such a weird goal. Ball gets clipped in. Just watch this. He's onside. Fantastic. Ball gets clipped in. He's a free man. How are you leaving the most airily... I mean, him and Badia Shaw. How are you leaving them two open like that? No, like, what? Look at the goalkeeper. Even the goalkeeper's like sidestepping. Like, what's going on right now? The goalkeeper, like, the goal's too big for him. Even though he's got long-ass limbs. No one's leaping with tossing. No one's even leaping. No one's leaping. The goalkeeper's not dived. Tossing's not celebrating. I don't know what's going on. But I don't really give a damn. I'll take the goal. But it's just a very strange goal. It's almost like it didn't even happen. No, I don't think anybody can quite believe what's going on right now. Oh, man. I mean, hey. Like I said, I don't really care. But I just find it how... It's just so strange that it didn't even try to stop us. They didn't even try to stop us. I think they're tired. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen a goal like that. I'll be that goal is. It was like it wasn't really a goal. I hope the fans celebrated. Bruv, these goals, they don't feel like goals, man. What's going on? I don't know if it's just me. These are the weirdest goals I've ever seen. Maybe I need to listen to this thing with volume or something. These are the weirdest goals I've ever seen. There's nothing going on in that defense. There's no brain cells going. There's no brain cells in this defense of theirs. They're just like, look. Just watch this. No one's near the lap. Look. He turned. This goalkeeper. I'm sorry. This goalkeeper. We need to start shooting more. We need to be taking shot. Nah. This goal. Nah. Yo. No. This Onana replacement. This Onana replacement right here. Yo, Man United, come pick up your boy. Come pick up your... Listen, we need to start banging shots on target now. Because this goalkeeper is not moving. This brother's looking like he don't get paid to move. Well, the Lap has his first Chelsea goal. It's the easiest goal he'll ever get. Showed a nice bit of physicality to kind of brush off the first defender. Got in between the second. The finish wasn't right in the corner. I don't know what the keeper's doing, but I don't care. I'll take it. How have we gone from 0-0 to 2-0 in like the space of 90 seconds? It's crazy. But that keeper, I don't know what's wrong with him. Something wrong with that guy. He might, and I'm being serious, he might be dehydrated. I would say to the medics to go check on that goalkeeper at halftime and just see if he's all right. Because for me, that seems like someone that's on the verge of heat stroke. That seems like someone that's dehydrated, potentially hallucinating, and not really all there. Not really all there. Not mentally all there. It's a health concern. I'll be honest. Slightly concerned. Slightly concerned. That's just me. I don't know about you guys. I'm a little concerned about that keeper. He doesn't look like he's all right. It's just the fact he's not diving for anything. He's just standing there, letting everything past him, watching the ball like, where are you going? Like, bruv, it's your job. It's your job to save the ball. Like, you got to stop it. Do you not know the rules? Maybe he doesn't know the rules. Here come all the halftime people asking me where my shirt is. All of the guys that have been here the whole stream will tell you where my shirt is, why I'm not wearing one, and all of you guys will ask where it is. So this is going to be a fun few minutes of you guys that weren't here before asking why I'm naked. I'm not even naked. That's the first thing. I have clothes. I'm wearing shorts and socks and everything. I've just decided that it's warm. And I feel like I'm comfortable within my own skin and I'm comfortable with my own community that I don't need to wear a t-shirt. If I was at the beach, you wouldn't have a complaint. If I was in the gym, in the changing room, this wouldn't be a problem. But for some reason on YouTube, I can't just have a little bit of skin showing. Like, what's going on? Man said stand up. Bruv. Bruv, can we please not accuse me of blasphemy on this good evening? Anyway, let's get back to the program. Zach, I have a feeling this is going left, and I don't want no part in it. I don't know where you lot are going, but I don't want no part in it. Do a spin. Shut the fuck up. All right, you know what? I'm gonna ring Eunice because I don't know. I just feel like that was a strange half of football. I don't really know how we're 2-0 up, if I'm honest, but I don't really mind. It's lovely. It's lovely to be 2-0 up. Let's go to the next round. Let's see if Eunice is oh. Uranus! Maybe he's so delighted. He's still celebrating the second goal. Still celebrating. All right. Let's talk. What's the chat saying? This extra 500 of individuals that have come in here to crucify me is just, it's not warranted and it's not necessary. We was having a nice watch along before you got here. I don't know where you were, you know. This 500 of you that have just appeared, I don't know where you were. But we were having a lovely watch along. The Q&A happened at the start. They asked where my shirt was. I explained myself. And now you've come in here to crucify and question me as well. Hello, mate. Brother.
Yes, my friend.
I'm not really sure what I'm watching, but hey, we're here.
I mean, I don't think anyone was sure what they were watching when they saw you half naked on stream, but...
Hey, brother. It's hot, bro.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Look, for me, if I was at the beach, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm in my own home, in the comfort of my own studio. I feel like I should be allowed to do this.
No, fair.
Yes.
Fair, you can. Luckily, we got a result heading our way. It wasn't looking like it at one point.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I think this goalkeeper's. I think he's hallucinating. I actually genuinely think he's having an issue mentally. He's hot.
Bro, I literally said he's on the payroll.
Yeah.
He's on the payroll.
Bro, is it just me, or did both the goals not really feel like goals? Like they.
Nah. They didn't. No, Tosin's header was actually really well placed.
Yeah, it was great.
Really, really well. But
yeah.
that finish was. I'm sorry. I mean, a cat would have saved it.
It just, I don't know. It just feels like manipulated. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it does. It does. I heard the goalkeeper's not moved 1 foot to his left-hand side. I don't know.
We need to start banging shots on target in this second half, because this guy, he is trying to do his best Onana impression. He is terrible. So we need to start. Cole Palmer needs to come on and get a goal. You know?
No, you know what? No, we're 2-0 up against ES Tunis, right?
And
we've been up with a dodgy team so far. Let's be honest. That lineup scared all of us. But now is a time where you have to, at half-time, bring on all these players that we want to see and test them out. This is now the circumstance to do it.
Yeah, you're making a good point. Yeah.
Bring on Anselmino. Bring on Tyreek George.
Because then the opposition are not offering anything.
They're not.
Like, I'm sorry, they're not good. Like, we saw Flamengo's, like, they were good. They offered things, like, it was a tough game. This is not, they're not doing nothing. So far, they're terrible. Like, they're just very average. So, surely Andre Santos is going to get some minutes. Surely Insamino, like you said, is going to get some minutes, you know? See these guys.
This is perfect. From this point onwards, we can't. From the last 16, we can't. That's just the truth. So, we have to do it now.
If he doesn't come on, I don't know. Something spooky going on.
Proper spooky. Fingers crossed we get to see. No, honestly, there's no excuse not to bring on at half-time. There's no excuse.
Because initially when I saw Dewsbury Hall over Santos, I was bugging. Thankfully he's playing right wing, so or he's playing off the right, so it's tactically making more sense. But I just feel like if he's important, you're gonna want to see him at some point, right? So
have to. So fingers crossed we do. And look, we need a draw.
yeah.
Flamengo are drawing at the moment. We're not going to finish top. We need a draw. So Tunis need to score twice, and we'd still go through. So
Even if they lose, we still finish second, no?
Bro, what, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Technically, yes. No. If Tunis somehow beat us today, no, we go out.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying if the Flamengo's over there, if they lose and we win, we're still second.
Yeah, we're still second.
Yeah, so we're second. Yeah. So they're not scoring 3 goals in the second half. If they score 3 goals in the second half, I will be naked.
I mean,
I don't even know who I'm threatening. I'll be real, but I'm just saying.
I don't know what to say to that.
Shit's gonna go left. If we concede 3 goals in the second half, shit is gonna go left. That's all I'm saying.
There'll be a lot more going left.
Bruv. Oh, nah, we'll be fine. They're not very good. They're not very good.
They're not.
I'm not learning. I don't know if Tunisian football's got more to offer than this. Maybe they're not one of the best teams in Tunisia, but yeah, they're not doing their country proud.
They are. They're Tunisia's best team.
Okay.
But they're not playing like it, and they are missing 1 or 2 players as well. Well, their main player they're missing. But no, to be fair, they're not. They showed enough. I think in the first maybe 10, 15 minutes, they kind of died out afterwards.
And yeah, and then also it will be Benfica next, which reminds me of the Europa League final when Fernando Torres, I believe, and Ivanovic scored as well. Was it under Rafa?
Yep. All you can think of 2012 quarter-final against them where Morelos
Yes. We've got a good history of Benfica. Good history.
But this is a different Chelsea now as well. So
It is very different. What do you make of the Garnacho links? Are you impressed? If
is that even a question? What kind of diabolical question is that?
You're not looking forward to some Garnachos?
Bro,
some Garnachos?
Garnacho is the smokescreen to make Gittins look like Neymar.
Yeah. No, do you know what? And it's worked. Because even I'm on board. Even I am now desperate for anybody but Garnacho. They've driven me to such a level of insanity that I'll take anybody now.
This is what they do.
Yes, it's very clever. And it worked. Smart people be doing smart things. Well, Fofana, Leon's relegated. And I know you like him as well. So, you know.
Yeah.
That's a cheap, quick deal to get done if they're serious. I just want anyone that comes in and it's not Garnacho, that's now considered a positive for me.
The desperation is real.
That's the level I'm at. Yeah. Every because we need two left-sided players. So if we get Gittins, that's one less spot for Garnacho. So it's just exciting.
I did make this possibility that we could end up, because of Leon's situation, we could end up with Gittins and Fofana, but Liverpool are interested in Fofana as well, so I don't know.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's see. Let's see, brother.
Second half, Operation Santos and all these players that need minutes, because if we don't get it now, we're never going to get it, and that would be an international war crime.
What time is it over there for you?
6:03 a.m. I am like Indonesia fans.
Oh, damn. Wow. So you had to wake up, because I have not gone to sleep, which is a lot easier. I would much rather just not go to sleep and then just carry through. You had to get up for this.
Yep.
Oh, that's way worse.
Limited sleep.
Oh, that's way worse. No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
My condolences.
Thank you very much. I feel what the international fans normally feel on a regular basis. I get it.
When it's like when it's a 1 a.m. start, 2 a.m. Okay, I'm just having a late night, and it's getting a bit out of hand, but it's fine. You had to get up. Oh,
yeah.
There was an alarm that went off for you.
Twice.
You had to set a 5-minute and another one and another. Yeah, nah.
Legit. That is what I did. So,
oh dear.
Yeah, man.
Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna go because they're cussing me in the chat. They're saying I've quit gym. And they're insulting me in all sorts of new creative ways. So I'm gonna have to address a few of them now.
I mean, bro, you know, if Toby is smart, he could end up getting you to pay for some gym services.
I actually have a gym membership. I just haven't gone in.
You just need him as a coach. You'd be good to go.
Yeah. It's just, for me, it's hot. It's hot outside. It's tough to train in this heat. You know?
It is. What is it, 17 degrees in London right now?
Yeah.
I feel the pain.
I should have had my summer body by now, and I don't. So I'm kind of caught in limbo.
You've got a bit of time. Just about.
It's fine. 2026. Quenda. When Quenda arrives, I will be... When Quenda arrives, I will be there. Yeah. If Quenda's not here, the project hasn't started. So why am I in peak physical condition? For what?
Off on loan to Strasbourg.
Brother, Quenda's not here. Quenda is not here.
You're being sent to Strasbourg.
Shrewsbury Hall, Shrewsbury Hall is starting, and well, I'm in peak physical condition to watch Shrewsbury Hall and Nkuku. Please, let me wait. Oh man.
Enjoy.
Big up, brother. I'll chat to you in a bit. In a bit. Big up. I want to peak physically when Chelsea as a club peak. I want to be at my optimum physical specimen when Chelsea at their peak physical condition as a football club. So I want to match the energy. So right now, we're talking Matits and we're talking activate the gym thing. Okay. But I'm just following the trajectory of us. So I'm just trying to keep up with the club. You know what I mean? And then when I see us moving, I'll move. That's what I'm on. Let's get the timer on. That's literally all I've got. I ain't got nothing better than that. So you better buy it. And if you don't really like it, sell it on. But I ain't got a better reasoning than that. So y'all gonna have to buy it. All right. Second half's going to kick off in a moment. And the timer will be there once it does. They're going to make a substitution. No idea who's coming on. Come on. Let's get this game going again. No Santos. Second half's kicked off. No Santos, no. It's fine. I'm sure there's a valid explanation for this. He'll be on soon. Mode, I can't believe. I'm just waiting. Let's just see. If he doesn't come on today, someone should ask the manager why. And if he stutters, everybody knows when Maresca's lying. That's the beautiful thing. We all know when he's waffling. Like, we've seen the previews, hence they stopped. We've seen the press conferences. We know when this brother's waffling. So someone just ask him, innit? Someone just ask him what's going on. If he doesn't come on today, what's going on? When he stutters, we move. You know what I mean? We move. We know what's going on. Brother's been infiltrated. He's being hacked. Delap. Oh, free kick. Lineup given by the SDs to maintain value in the players they're trying to sell. Where's Felix then? Where's Sterling? Got to sell them as well. Where's Desassi? Missing a few players. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm just saying we're missing a hell of a lot of sellers. Where's Chilwell? There's a lot of players, that we need to sell. Where are these guys? We got so many players to get rid of. I don't even want to tell you the list because I don't want to ruin your evening. But I'm telling you now, we got a lot of players to move out of this football club. And I'm going to tell you, and a lot of them ain't going anywhere. Like, they're going to be loans again. And then we're going to be seeing them again next summer. And that's just how it goes. There's a lot of them that are not going to be leaving permanently. Let me just check. My timer might be out of sync. You can see these guys don't have the technical quality to come and chat to us today, which is a relief because I didn't want to get spun by this Tunisian team today. So it's a relief to see that they're not on our level. I can enjoy this game in peace now. I didn't need a surprise today. I've had enough surprises. Feels very much like a Conference League game. Similar to that. When you see Badiashile walking with the ball at his feet, studs on the ball, you know the opposition is not that good. He's just taking the piss. Oh, it was a shit pass, man. Badiashile, come on, man. Man just dashing the ball away now. Being silly. Some of the comments are so funny. If Inguiso coming on before Santos. Oh man, let's not say anything. Oh, penalty, ref. No, okay. He's not giving the penalty. He's not giving the penalty. He's not giving the penalty. Oh, good tackle, Badiashile. Well done. Enzo. Achampong. Oh, lovely. Nice play, nice football, nice one touch. Achampong, Enzo. Obviously, their press is non-existent, so it's easier to ping the ball around. But it's just nice to see us pass the ball like competent footballers. Because against Flamengo, the way we were passing that ball, boy, we were passing that ball out of play, all sorts. It was rough. Our build-up was horrific. Obviously, their press was much better than this. This is not even a press. But the way our build-up was in that game, it was tough to watch, man. Build-up was bad. Couldn't string two passes together at times. This is much better. I think Achampong, guys, definitely got to be second choice behind James. He's smooth. He's confident. He's playing well. I know the opposition's not as good. Could have saw him in the last game and made a better judgment. But for me, Gusto's been too bad at right back to even be having the debate now. He's got to be third choice. And if he's third choice, you can make the argument that what is he really doing future-wise? Because if James can continue to keep himself fit, we don't need three right backs. So it's going to be uncomfortable at some point. But Gusto, if he has another bad season and James stays fit for the whole season, and I really rate Achampong as a talent, and we don't overlap our right back, I'm sorry, but we have to try and cash in on Gusto. Enzo over the bar. And I don't want to see Gusto at left back. I want us to get an actual left back. He's doing a job there today because we ain't got no one, but that's not a long-term thing for me personally. I want to see us go and get a left back. If it doesn't suit the system, it don't suit the system. What can you do? I still think he'll do very well wherever he goes if he plays at right back and overlaps like a normal right back. But here, it just doesn't make sense. I love this referee cam. This is a good thing they've brought to the tournament. They should use it more. It's a nice viewpoint. Someone said he's checking the touchline to see if Santos is warming up. Man's on touchline watch. Not even watching the game now, just watching the touchline. like I said, I think Gusto, he had a really, really good first season. Terrible second season. So it's kind of, maybe you could say, balanced out to just starting point. I think he's got, good potential. I think that was actually one of the sporting director's wiser signings, but I also don't think the system is suiting him. So, and I do like Achampong, so I just don't want to waste time. If brother's not going to make it and he's got 2 right backs ahead of him, which he should have, then we keep it moving. Look at him playing some nice passes now. Trying to get in the good books. Offside Dewsbury Hall, is he? Or handball? Handball. Yeah, he was. Gusto is not a big enough Swiss Army knife. That's what the issue is. It needs to be a Swiss Army knife. Enzo in possession. What is going on now? Referees just ruined our whole flow. What is this brother doing on the floor crying, man? What's happened? We were having a nice attacking move there. Santos is warming up. Let's see. No. At least the game's done, guys. At least we know we're going through. There's no stress. You don't get many stressless Chelsea games. So when you get them, you got to take them. Because it doesn't happen often. Every time I go into the chat, someone new is asking me why I've got no top on. Oh, it's funny. Because it's hot, bruv. It's hot, goddammit. It's been a taxing day. It's been a mad day behind the scenes. There's a lot going on. Are we gonna make subs? There's people coming on. I feel like the manager, you can make subs now. There's no need to be scared, surely. I don't know how much longer you want to go, maybe 60 minutes, 70 minutes, but at some point, let's be brave. Let's get the young players on. Maybe he wants one more goal. But I feel like we can rest assured that this game seems to be... Look, I'm not saying bring every single one of them on. Obviously, keep the balance. Maybe you bring Insamino on. Keep the experience next to him. Not saying decimate the whole team and just fill it up with kids, but... I feel like we can bring a couple of these guys on now. I actually want to see Insamino. Because... there's quite a bit of talk about him. I want to see. I want to see him. I want to see how he looks when he's out there. How good he is on the ball. That was his big thing. Shot over the bar. Christopher Nkunku. Smashed it over the bar. Yeah. Just didn't catch it. I feel like Nkuku can come off now. Him and Dewsbury Hall are not really part of it. What's going on right now? Who's coming on? The lap's coming off. Mark Gu, good sub. Delap rested for the next quarterfinal, well, the next round against Benfica. Gu comes on. Lavia comes off. Ingriso comes on. One defensive midfielder for another. The logistics are logisticking. You guys are going to suffer, I'll be honest. He is going to make you suffer today. If Santos is coming on, you need to see Enzo Fernandez's shirt number. I'm not even surprised. He's taken off a holding midfielder. He's brought on a holding midfielder. Even though I do believe Santos can hold his own in defensive midfield, I'm not surprised. If you want to see Santos on, you better pray to God Enzo Fernandez's number goes up on that screen. Because if it doesn't go up and he does a full 90, you're not seeing the kid. Brother, Jay, we're 60 minutes in the game, 75 minutes into the match coverage, and add another hour on top of that. I'm not putting a shirt on, mate. So there's no point asking. I'm very comfortable. You know what I mean? I'm very comfortable. So the shirt's not going on because I don't know where it is. It's not even my choice. I actually don't know where it is. Might be upstairs. Just focus on the match. If I'm making you feel uncomfortable, yeah, Jay, what I'd advise that you do is you don't look at me and you look at the game. Watch the game. Don't watch me. And you won't have a problem. Oh. It's kind of, it's fun. It's fun. It's funny because everybody's now just on edge. Because everybody knows if you don't come on now, we already know social media for the next couple of days. And the reports, because the reports already started. I call it the journey. If you're wondering why, because there's always a start, there's always a middle, and there's always an end. There's a journey. And I'm not really actually sure how the journey with Santos is going to end, because I am trying to stay as positive as possible, and I'm not trying to make any assumptions because we've never sold someone like Santos before. So I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. But there is doubt. I knew the Big Mike transfer saga was a journey, and I said that. I got cooked, but the journey ended, as you can see. We're not interested in a goalkeeper anymore. So yeah, I'm starting to clock our patterns, how we operate PR wise, and I feel like I get the game now. I understand the game. Some people don't understand the game. They're going to learn the hard way. But I definitely feel like I understand the game. I'm learning a lot every single window. But the tactics are similar. This player demanded game time, even though they obviously didn't. This player wants to be a starter. Probably never said that. This player now is unsettled and doesn't want to fight for his place. So then all the Chelsea fans start getting onto their case that, oh, they're arrogant and entitled. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. If I see that report drop on Santos... brother. Don't let me see that shit. What I hate is character assassination. If you're gonna sell someone because you want the money, just stand on the business. Stand on the business. Don't paint the picture that you just got to fight for your place. This is Chelsea with super high standards, even though we don't show it in the market. And we got world-class players everywhere. So when you're a young kid, you got to fight for your place. You got to be professional. When really you know that the cards were always stacked against said player. You don't want them to fight for their place. Politically, they're not getting their place because there's two £100 million midfielders ahead of them, and you want the profit. Just stand on business. Don't create a lie. Sell the brother down the river. Character assassination. Delinquents believe it. I have to argue with them. It's no fun. We don't like that. It's a good shot from Madueke, by the way. Very good shot. It's not fun. Stand on business. Not going to happen, but hate it. People hiding behind this character assassination tactic. Even with Gallagher, they tried it. And I was, bruv, you're not going to convince me Gallagher don't want to be at this football club. Just say what it is, man. 63 minutes. Yeah, the PR spin's crazy. The frustrating thing is there's still too many people that buy it for my liking. Do you know what I mean? I just wish people were clued up. And then it will be like, oh, you believe Fabrizio here, but you don't believe him here. Yes, because I know when Fabrizio is telling a story. It's in his best interest to tell a story. Because if he can tell a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end, money. That's what I said on my video in South Africa. People make money from the transfer story now. They don't make money from the transfer deal happening, from the story, from the journey. Build, 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 and fall. This is the facts. This is the facts. You tell the story, you create some doubt, there's an issue, the fee is going up incrementally, even though it was never going to get accepted because we know the asking price and the first offer or valuation was disrespectful. Now there's some, oh my God, what's going on? And then it doesn't happen. If people were only making money when the deal got completed, people wouldn't be making enough money. So they got to make sure that they take you for a ride. Now, Gittins is very clear and obvious that we're serious for Gittins. You can see, you can tell, you can smell it, you know. There's a difference in the way that we're going about it. We're actually overpaying at this point. There's not no special negotiation tactic going on there. Throwing money at Dortmund. Chelsea in possession. Lost it again. Come on, let's make some subs. Let's make some subs. What else we got? Well, we made 2. I don't know. What's the max amount of subs you can make in this game, guys? Is it 5? I'm pretty sure I saw a game where there was 6 subs made. Is it 5 subs? Obviously, you've got Insamino on the bench. Mamadou Sarr. I'm assuming both of them are going to go out on loan anyway. But I'd still like to see them. George is coming on for Madueke. Makes sense. Logistically. The logics are logicking. No, this is sad. This is so sad. To see everybody just waiting for this one sub. And the manager is taking the piss. Fernandez is coming off. Hey. Fernandez is coming off. Hey, guys, this is it. This is the moment. Let me see him. Come on now, dog. Hey. Woo! I told you, see? You have to wait for Enzo Fernandez. If he didn't come on then, I swear to God, I would have smashed up this whole thing. But he did. There we go. Was that so hard, Moresca? That's all you had to do, sunshine. Ball head, stressing everybody out. There we go. Now, watching you guys in the chat was actually making me sad. I actually want that, but I needed that for you. I needed you guys to get that sub. I wanted that sub, but you guys needed that sub. Everybody needed that sub. Fucking hell. This manager's crackhead. He's actually mad. There you go. It makes sense. Every sub has made sense, profile-wise, positional. So I've been biding my time. I said that Enzo sub is key. If Enzo comes off this pitch and he don't bring him on for Enzo, and he tries to do some weird shit, yeah, it's done. It's done. But he did the right thing. Hopefully that puts us puts our mind to rest now. I mean, you know, it's 22 minutes. It's not that mad. You know, he's more than worth 22 minutes. But it's better than nothing. Just relief, I'll be honest. I didn't want to talk about Santos after this game. I don't want to talk about Santos on for the next 2-3 days about where he's going or why he didn't get minutes. There's plenty more to talk about. Plenty more to talk about. So I'm glad he's not allowed that drama to carry on. For now. Yeah, Enzo was dictating from deep. So that's the thing. You had Enzo deeper today. Next to Lavia. Drewsbury Hall was playing on the right. Still is. And then if Drewsbury Hall wanted to drop into the build-up, then obviously Enzo can move up forward into the half space. And then Kuka will just go out right. Which is, I think, what you guys were telling me was going on at the start. So, yeah. It's an interesting one. We don't have wingers. So, in Kuku's down as a winger in this squad. Drewsbury was down as a winger, maybe. We don't have any wingers. Got no wingers in this squad. George, obviously. But yeah. Don't have much. Thank God. I'm glad we all get to watch one of our exciting young players on the pitch today. So we've made Guiu, George, Santos, Inguiso, and that's 4 subs. We got 1 more. Minimum. If he can bring on one of the centre-backs for Badia Shil or probably Achimpong, that would be great. I don't think he'll take Tosin out the middle. Yo, Santos, brother, get on the ball as much as you can. We don't know when we'll see you again. You better drop deep. You better box to box, pull out wide, switch play, carry the ball. Brother, you better do everything. I'm telling you. Every touch, you better cherish every touch that you get of this football. Switch. Yeah, it's not a great switch. Go on, George. Go on, George. Unfortunate. Oh, I didn't even notice that. You said the subs are above the scoreline. Are you sure? I'm only seeing 1 little bar on top of our scoreline. I'm seeing 3 for them. Oh, sorry. We've got 1 left. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. That's a nice touch. It's not... I mean, I'm blind, so it's not the most obvious thing to me. I didn't spot it until you showed me. But yeah, I see it now. So we got 1 sub. It's a nice little graphic. I don't know if the common viewer will know what that means. I feel like that needs to be a little bit more obvious. At least the color grading needs to be a little bit more clear. But it is what it is. Yeah, the color, exactly. It's very difficult to spot for blind people like me. I did not see that at all. Yeah, 2-0. Let's just see out the game. 18 minutes left. Facts. And I do like Santos in the box to box because he's obviously chipped in with goals at Strasbourg in the air, which is mad because he's not even that tall, but he's got a leap on him. But I do believe he can play either midfield position. Box to box might be his best, probably is his best, but I think he can do a job either. Oh, they're coming forward. We got it back. Okay, there we go. Yeah, an Inguiso, Santos, Esigwo, Santos end is a very nice pivot to end on. Get the opportunity in for both of the young players. Gonna need to use them this season at some point. FA Cup. Nice. Go on. Oh, well done, Dewsbury Hall. Oh, unlucky. Santos, Dewsbury Hall. Nah, passes over hit, man. Gurhi, sorry, Gu. George, go on. Santos, shot, deflected, corner. Some people saying a penalty. I don't know if it was handball. Is it a penalty? Is it given? Santos' shot. I'm not gonna lie, kind of did block the shot, bro. I'd like a penalty personally because you kind of did block the whole last shot from going towards goal with your whole hand, your whole big hand. Literally saved it. Nkuku's gonna take it. Last penalty he took for Chelsea, if I remember rightly, he missed when he was and has always been this season in terrible form, apart from Conference League in the group stages. But you kind of knew he'd miss because his confidence was absolutely shattered at that point. He was a great penalty taker at RB Leipzig, so he shouldn't really be missing. I hope he doesn't because his market value is already on the floor. And I want him to blow his balloon. I want him to blow his balloon. $3-0, I think, is nice scoreline. Get that fifth sub made. Keep it stepping. Take your pick, Insamino or Mamadou Sarr. I don't really care which one. Bring one of them on, and we move. Bruv? What's going on? Just let us take the penalty. What's all this communication nonsense? What's going on right now? This player needs to shut up, man. You're gonna lose the game. It's done. Stop waffling. Delaying everything. Just chatting the most. How are we still checking the pen, but Nkuku's licking his lips and looking at the goalkeeper like he's gonna smash it in his head? And then they've zoomed in on a fan who's praying like as if we're 0-0 at 90th minute. Bruv, we're gonna win the game. All this dramatization for what? Are we getting the pen or what? Oh my God. Oh my golly goodness. Brother's run into the screen. Ay. It hit his hand. The ball was struck. His hand hit it. It was at a very long distance where he could have moved his hand out the way. He's basically saved it. Can we please crack on with the penalty? Look at this. Oh my fucking God. If this ain't a penalty, I don't know what it is. Look at this clown moving his hand towards the ball. Oh my. What kind of defending is that? Put your arms behind your back, your hands behind your back, and block it with your body, you delinquent. Move this. Bruv, get this guy out of here, man. What are we checking? What are we actually checking? This fool. What are we checking right now? You better point to the spot. Stop wasting everybody's time. Point to the spot then. Do you not know how to... You're meant to do this. Do it. Do the signal. He didn't even point. Is he not giving a penalty? This referee. What? What? How on earth are you tapped? How is that not a penalty? Are you sick in the head? It hit his hand. I don't understand what more you need. You know what? You're just lucky it doesn't mean anything to us. I'll be honest. Because if that call was made at 0-0 in a game in the knockouts, different gravy. Yeah? But because it doesn't matter, I'm just going to take a little sip of my drink and I'm going to keep it moving. Because I'm not bothered. I don't need to bother myself. But that is such a ludicrous decision. It's not even... If it hits your hand and it's at point blank range, I understand that can't be a handball because you don't have time to react. Especially if your hand is in a natural body position. But I'm sorry. That strike was from far, far out. Man had enough time to move his hand. If anything, he put his hand out. Put his hand in the way. Crazy decision. And the fact that he went to the screen, saw it again, and still made the wrong call is mad. Didn't even make the wrong call and then keep it moving. Man actually checked the screen as well. I'd love to know what that conversation was like with VAR. And he didn't even give a corner. You lot are facts. You lot are chatting facts. Man didn't even give a corner. So it's been deflected by the opposition player. It's gone out and he's not even given a corner. It's a goal kick. This referee is... Let me not say it, man. You're not allowed to say them words. He's turreted, bruv. He's turreted. Yeah? Man is turreted. Oh, God. Man is super retarded, bro. Anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm looking forward to playing Benfica. Looking forward to playing Benfica. Got good history with them. What did he see? Is he high? Bro, I don't know, man. I think the referee, maybe, again, the heat. If I'm to say one thing, it's the heat, man. The hallucinations are real. Man, them can't see straight. Getting dizzy. Hence why we're having another cooling break. It's not easy on these streets. The referee included. Man cannot see shit. He's bugging right now. SARS coming on. For Gusto. Nice. Good sub. Because to be honest, we need to see somebody play left back. One of these left-footed defenders needs to go play left back. And listen, I don't know if this guy can do it. But I'd like to see him try. I think he's meant to be a centre-back. I'm sure he is, but unfortunately for him, we don't have any left-backs. And if Cucurella was to get injured in training, somebody would have to play out there. I don't know who. I mean, probably would be Gusto, to be fair. But, yeah, we need someone to go out there. So, good to see. Good subs. Maresca's good subs today. Good subs. Every sub's made sense. Every sub has come on and played in a position that they're familiar with. And we have seen, thankfully, due to the scoreline, some of the young players get an opportunity to get some minutes. So, happy. Wasn't a very good lineup in terms of my excitement for it, but hey, we're getting the win, so that's all that matters. All right, free kick. Ball comes into the box. LAFC scored. What's going on? I mean, I don't think it makes a difference to us anyway, to be honest. They're 1-0 down. How the heck is LAFC... to be fair, maybe they've rotated. They've probably rotated, or they're just mentally not interested because they're already through. They was the first team to qualify for the round of 16 because they beat us. So they're probably not too asked about that game that they're playing right now. And they're top of the group, so why would they be asked? So yeah, we're going to be second on 6 points. Bayern Munich, Benfica. We're going to be playing Benfica. Bayern Munich finished second. PSG, Botafogo, Palmeiras, Inter Miami. Those are the teams that are through. River Plate are top of their group with Inter. I think both of those teams should go through. And yeah, Juventus, Man City, Real Madrid, Salzburg. Couldn't they outscore us? I don't know if it's going to go to a head-to-head or... I mean, we lost to them, so... 1 or 2 more goals and we're top. So it goes to goal difference. Well, we don't seem to be going for the goal difference, so... I mean, why would we? We're playing Benfica and they're playing Bayern Munich, so I don't really feel like we need to be trying to finish top of the group. Let's just relax ourselves. What are we trying to finish top for? What are we getting out of it? Playing Bayern Munich? I'm not trying to play Bayern Munich. Let them finish top, man. Big up to them with all of their social media antics. Let them top of the group, yeah? Best team in the group, yeah. Good luck with that, man. Go you. Happy for you. Top of the group. Happy for you. Great team. Best team in Brazil. Yeah? Go play Micah. Go play Elise. Go play Musiala. Go play Harry Kane. You're the best. You're better than us. You top of the group. Celebrated like you won the tournament. You enjoy that game against Bayern Munich over there. Go play them. Go play them. Go have fun. We'll see you in the next round because you're obviously gonna go through because you're just so good. Yeah, man. Let them go, man. Go play Bayern Munich. I'm telling you, that hate watch. I'm not gonna do a watch along, but I'm telling you right now, I'll be watching and I'm gonna be cheering on Bayern Munich. Cause fuck them. I hope they crash out. And if they do crash out, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking to social media straight away. I'm not gonna waste no time. I don't give a shit what happens in our game. If they lose, if their game's before us and we ain't played yet and they lose, I'm going straight to socials. I'm tagging their admin. I'm putting up memes. You think you got memes? Oh, we gonna make some memes, baby. We gonna make some memes. Your badge is about to get absolutely defecated on, yeah? We gonna take your badge to the cleaners. Think you can fuck with us. Yo, 1-1. Yeah, man. Good for you, man. Win the game. Top of the group. Yeah. Bayern Munich. Big Bayern Munich with Elise, Musiala, Kane. Woo! Woo! That's a lot. That's a lot of problems. Potentially a new left winger as well. Rather you than me. Bro, the way them Brazilians crashed my watch along, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Come to witness my pain. I said, where did you even find me from? TikTok or something? I don't know. It's fine though. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And them Brazilians been sprinting. That's their problem. They've been sprinting over 3 points. I remember when Saudi lost to... I remember when Argentina lost to Saudi. And they started calling out Messi. Where was Messi? I didn't see Messi today. Little did they know Messi would go on to win. I'm not saying we're going to do that. But I would love it. I would love to see us. Revenge. I need it. I need it. And all the rivals had their laugh as well. Because they don't care about the Club World Cup. But when we lost to the Flamengos, boy oh boy did I see a lot of rivals suddenly watching the Club World Cup. Suddenly very interested. I thought you lot were out barbecuing. Seeing your family and friends. Suddenly when we were losing to Flamengos, you guys were all here. Out of nowhere. Interested in this dead competition. Because you're not in it. Okay, no problem. We see you. Yeah, we see you. Gew. Shot saved. And out of play, Dewsbury Hall. Let's get this game wrapped up, man. 7 minutes of injury time for what? Let's get this wrapped up. Where's this referee got 7 minutes from? Is that really necessary? Wow. Gotta go through these super chats. Bonnie Blue is not for... Is in... Oh, he's in... Oh. Bonnie Blue's in net. For the tunes. For the tunes. I don't want to elaborate. As it stands, we will play Benfica unless Flamingos lose. We will face Bayern. Don't worry about that. They're too good to lose. This is the great thing about how good their team is they're not going to lose that game. And they're going to top the group because they're the best team in the group and they're the best team in Brazil. And it's about time we respect that. And because we respect them so much, they're going to finish top of the group. And they're going to play Bayern Munich, not us, because they're so good. So I'm so happy for them. So happy. So happy. £5 if you mukbang on a English breakfast after this. Because it is early, to be fair. But unfortunately, I didn't have breakfast planned. It's 4 a.m. right now. And review needs to be done. And then I need to actually get to work on my Gittins video because that could get announced any moment. And I don't want to be late. So I need to make sure that the Gittins video is ready. I actually spoke about Gittins in South Africa and I had it ready because I thought we was going to do the deal before the Club World Cup. But we didn't. And now it's out of context and I need to add more things to the video. So I'm just re-recording it. So it's not in the same context now that we're getting it done later on. I don't think we can register him for the knockouts as well because obviously with Dortmund. So sign him whenever you want. You sign him now. You sign him in 2 weeks. It doesn't really make a difference because can't play, from what I'm aware of. Shout out to the Mac Collector's Item Ting. Motherfuckers criticizing Santos sound very much like Arsenal fans. Yeah, I'm seeing some Santos stuff. I think when people are excited to see someone, that comes with, if they don't score a hat-trick and do a rainbow flick in the first 5 minutes, then what was all the hype about? I'm just going to let those people just run with that one, you know? I guess enjoy. Enjoy. It's probably rivals as well. Enjoy the first 22 minutes of football Santos has played for Chelsea. It's not a problem. Not a problem. I'm just happy to see him on the pitch. Not really too asked. Man said Cat woke me up. What was the lineup all about? Yeah, it was... I mean, now that we saw it on the pitch, it made more sense, because we obviously didn't know Madueke would be on the left. We didn't know Dewsbury would be on the right. So it helped. But, yeah. I don't want to see that in the Premier League. And I'm sure we won't. Come on. George. Oh, good save. Good save. Did they do a pitch check before the game? I don't know, but I'm assuming so, because I don't need no injuries off the pitch. I saw Bellingham criticising the pitch, and that's always an issue when you go to America and you play on the pitches. You got to be careful. We buy young to sell high in prime. Investing 101. I miss when football clubs were football clubs and they focused on winning and they're focused on the sport of football. I understand that it is partly a business, and I'm not expecting anybody to bankroll us like Roman did. I'm not delusional to think that anyone's going to do that. Hence why I understand the wage structure and I don't actually have a massive issue with it. I'm not unreasonable. However, at the same time, you can make money from just being a top team and qualifying for Champions League every year and winning trophies and building your brand by being successful and getting sponsors on the front of the shirt. So I'm not going to subscribe to the whole profit model when you're not even making the maximum amount of money in advertising and marketing. Brother, relax. Fabrizio said Gittins deal is close. Yeah, I'm not stressed about Gittins. The day I get stressed about Gittins, I'll be lost in this world. I'm quite calm about Gittins, because if the deal gets done, then fine. If it doesn't, then whatever. But as long as it's not Garnacho, that's all I care about. Hear me out. Will allow installments just for you. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Okay, we read these ones. That's great. We're going forward for the last time. Minute left, chaps. Shot. Ah. George, thank you for shooting on target. Look. Even George is embarrassed. Even George is like, yeah, bruv, I don't know, man. Let's just go home. Let's just keep it stepping. That goalkeeper is so shit. Oh, my God. He's so bad. Initially, when I saw the save, I thought, oh, congratulations. You made a save. I'm proud of you. And then I saw the ball just trickle into the net, and I thought, you absolute scrub. That is horrendous. That right there, for me, makes me kind of annoyed that we're not 6-0 up, because that means... when I watch a goalkeeper do something like that, that tells me that any shot on target with a bit of power, this keeper ain't saving. I don't know why you're punching the ground. You know you're a fraud. That is bad. I'm sorry. Big up George every time, but that is bad keeping. This keeper is shocking. He is bad. He needs to be... bro, they better bench his ass. I mean, they're out of the tournament now, so they can do whatever they want, but he is shit. Oh, my God. Man said I can give Jackson some motivation. Brother, I don't know who you think I am, but you better retract that statement. I'm not even gonna go any further. You better retract. Show for blood clot. You better keep these Jackson comments away from me. Why am I waking up to a shirtless man? I don't know why you're waking up to me. In general. I don't know. Finishing second in our group sets us on a very possible road to the final. And I don't like it because we choke against teams we are expected to beat. Listen, what will be will be. I'll be real. Tosin has won superior player of the match. Like I said, positives, pros to either option. You play top teams, you find out who the hell you are. You don't, you get favorable opportunities to go through. Win-win situation for me. Because as much as I do want to win this competition, I also do want to find out how good we are. And I feel like I already know. But I'd like to see it with some evidence. Listen, game's done. Game's won 3-0. Goalkeeper's a fraud. Good confidence for a couple of players. I guess Delap gets a goal. That's fantastic. George gets a goal. We love that. Andre Santos gets minutes. We love it. We love it. Everything went exactly how it needed to go. Everything went exactly how it had to go. It wasn't, the most entertaining thing I've ever watched in my life. But again, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. We came here today needing to win or to draw to go through. And we're more than happy to be second best to the Flamingos. What do you mean the Flamingos lost? Brother, if I check this group right now and we're top, I swear to God. I swear. I'm not even going to swear to God. I'm going to swear. I'm going to just swear. If we're top of this group. Okay, we're not. They drew. Why are you lying to me for? A man said that Flamengo won. I thought we were top of the group. I was about to lose it. Anyway. All right, so Flamengo are top of the group. Congratulations to them. Biggest team in Brazil. Global fan base. We're just a lucky, plucky Chelsea. London Blue. Whatever you want to call us. What date will they be playing Bayern Munich? Just want to... Oh. The 29th. Well. What date will we be playing? We don't know. But you'll be playing on the 29th. Oh, wow. And it looks like we'll be playing after you because we're not really on the app yet. Scheduled. It's going in order of who qualifies, isn't it? Well, what day is that? Sunday. Oh, we'll be there. Oh, Sunday. Is it 28th or 29th? Sorry, let me check. It says 29th on SofaScore, 9 o'clock. Maybe I'm wrong. It says 28th for Palmeiras versus Botafogo, which is, by the way, an all-Brazilian clash is chaos. That's crazy. I don't know how that's worked, but it's worked. That's crazy. So that's going to be fun. Esteval obviously plays in that game. PSG versus Inter Miami. Flamengos versus Bayern Munich. 29th my time, 28th for America. Okay, makes sense. So yeah, 28th for America, 29th for me. Maybe we lost on purpose. Maybe we shoveled up that shit on purpose. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it was all part of the master plan. I don't know. What I do know is we'll be playing after them, which means I'm going to be able to enjoy whatever the heck happens. I hope it's a win-win. If they lose, we dance. We dance. If they win, well, that means we have a chance to play them. And I'm not going to lie, I do want to play them. Obviously, we've got to do our job, and we'll see what happens when we play. But I do want to play them again. And it's not because I'm overconfident that we'll beat them. I think it's very clear it's going to be a very tough game if we play them again. I just want the possibility of war with them. I look forward to it. Now that I know what I'm getting into, because when this all started, it hit me by surprise. I didn't know what was going on. They just came with this extra energy that I wasn't ready for. I'm coming in shades, you know. I've arrived, Flamengos. I'm in shades. It's a beautiful day in the UK. It's hot. The humidity, the Celsius, everything. I don't know who you are. You come. I come to shake your hand. You come pointing gun at my face. I don't know why. I come for friendship. You come for animosity. So I don't really understand why, but it's not a problem. We don't need to know now. We don't need to understand why. Now we know what you're on. Let's talk. We're on the same side of the draw. You handle your business. We'll handle our business. Hopefully, we can see each other soon. And this time, it will be different because regardless, I'm telling you now, we're ready for war. There will be violence. Now, this time, we are ready. We will be ready. The memes will be made. The memes will be made. Chelsea admin, start making the memes now. I don't want this club to be out here getting the upper hand again. Get the memes made. Get them memes made. All right, cool. So, chat. Job done. Job done. Oh no, they're on the other side of the draw, right? Check. Let me. Oh no, are they not on our? They're not on our side. Hold on. Let me double check because I did have the pathways written. We got the other Brazilian teams, so they'd have to get to the final, right? That's just long. So Benfica versus Chelsea, Palmeiras versus Botafogo, quarterfinals Chelsea or Benfica versus one of the Brazilian sides. I don't even know if I want to. Oh, so we could be up against Esteval. Is he allowed to play? Is he allowed to play against us, chat? Surely there's got to be some sort of clause in there. And then Inter Milan, Fluminense, Juventus, Al Hilal. That's the other side. And then you'd play one of those in the semi-finals. So, yeah, the likelihood of us seeing these Flamengos is very unlikely. That does dampen my mood. But it is what it is. I guess we have to just wish for their downfall then. It's fine. It makes the hate watch a lot easier. Hopefully they just lose. Yeah. Cool. There's no need to hope they win so we can play them. Let's just get out of the competition. I can absolutely see us losing to Bayern. Who's us? We're not playing Bayern Munich. Who are you? We're not playing Bayern Munich. Who are you? Who do you support? Flamengo? I don't even wish you the best of luck. So it is what it is. All right, cool. Who's we? That's what I'm saying. We ain't playing them. All right, cool. We're done. Job done. 3-0. Everything went exactly how it needed to go. I'll see you for the review. My thumbnail designers are sleeping. I will put something on there, but it won't be pretty. That won't be corrected until the morning. I don't know what I'm going to put up, but just understand. It might not be great. It might not look great. So you're just going to have to trust that the content behind the visual is A-okay. We got things to talk about. Like I said, I've got a lovely board and we're going to brainstorm. So we're going to discuss things. But until next time, big up your damn selves in a bit, people. Peace. Will I be wearing clothes in the review? Find out next.